Star Report. I'm your host, Star. Good afternoon. Monday, early research edition. Okay. Shiloh Sanders waived by Tampa Bay Buccaneers after a punch in a preseason game with the Buffalo Bills. Yeah, he was ejected from the game and then let go. But now there's talks with regards to possibly being brought back to the Buccaneers, according to his agent and two other sources. Okay. I got a video I'm going to play. It goes into detail with regards to his contract with the Buccaneers, only guaranteed less than $2,000. Less than $2,000. So that's my main topic to discuss here this afternoon. Also, showrunner Rajah Jackson KO's Syko Stu at a wrestling event. We are going to have to do a deep dive on that because I watched a video, as some of you did, and it's picking up traction. Rajah Jackson is the son of Quentin Rampage Jackson, for those of you who pay attention to UFC and MMA fighting, okay? I have the video where Rajah is at an event in California. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I reached out and spoke to a WWE expert this morning. This was not a WWE event, but Syko Stu walks up on Rajah as he's talking to, other, wrestlers, white boys walking around in punk panties and cowboy boots and cowboy hats. Game goofy shit. And Syko Stu comes up to Rajah Jackson, I'm going to play the video, and crushes a can on the guy's head. Troll babies, good afternoon. Correct me if I'm wrong. Crushes a can on Rajah Jackson's head. Now, he didn't snap right then and there. He developed an attitude and said, "Nah, man, fuck that. But Syko Stu then extends his hand to shake hands. Rajah does not want to shake hands. Sometime later inside the event, and I've got all the notes here, just bear with me. Inside the event, Rajah jumps in the ring, picks up Syko Stu, picks him up, body slams him, pow, and then beats him unconscious. Now, he has woken up. He went to the hospital. He's okay, somewhat, sort of, kind of, according to his brother. But I don't know. We need to really investigate this. Did Syko Stu violate? Did he violate, just crushing a can on a guy's head, a black guy? Let's keep it real, because there's a difference between white humor and black humor. Good afternoon. Oh, hey, kid, thank you for your donation early, sir. There's a big difference, Did he violate? Oh, and pardon me. And the WWE expert, the aficionado who I spoke to, said that in the world of WWE, this is called ribbing. Ribbing, when they do that type of goofy stuff. But he went off script. And I said, well, how can he go off script if it's not a WWE event? I'm confused, all right? Okay, all right. A little bit later, we're going to talk about, oh, my goodness, Lil Nas X has pleaded not guilty, right? Bond has been set at $75,000. You guys know the story, walking around butt-ass naked in Los Angeles last week. He's pleaded not guilty, but they have hit him with 4 felonies. Whoa! Get to that later, okay? All right. Let me play this video first with regards to Shiloh Sanders waived. And let me acknowledge Microphone on YouTube. This is their content. I'm using a great breakdown of things. So we have to, just look at this and wonder, is Shiloh being targeted because of his father, or did he just do too much, with everything, that he's got going on? I think he's $11 million in the hole. He got some type of verdict against him, right? Let me ask you a question with regards to Shiloh Sanders, the older brother of Shador. Why didn't he go to court for that judgment that he got against him? Did Dion advise him not to? That was stupid. Did he ever appeal it? I mean, wow, $11 million in the hole. It's crazy, right? All right, my second video here that I'm going to play so we can get some context here. Rajah Jackson. Let me look in the live chat. Do you guys know who Rajah Jackson is? I just found out. I'm not going to pretend that I knew this guy before earlier this morning. And Syko Stu. Syko Stu crashed, pardon me, crunched a goddamn can on his head.
Where's the real McKill at? Where's he at?
You don't need to worry about him. You need to be worried about Syko Stu.
Syko Stu?
What, you don't know me?
Hell no. Yeah.
Hey, I think that's what. Oh, you don't sell it? Easy. He's not a fucking worker, bro. Calm down.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
You're good.
What the fuck was that?
You don't sell it? No, he's not a fucking worker, bro.
What the fuck was that? Hold on. I don't play that shit, bro.
Oh, sorry.
No, I will fuck him up, bro.
I know you will.
No.
We're good.
I will fuck him up, bro. I don't play that shit. Nah, I will fuck him up, bro.
I know you will. So I got you.
I do not play that shit at all.
Nah, I got you. You good. Apologize for that, man. Can you fix that? You hear me?
Yeah.
Tracy. So what are you going? Good, dude.
Nah, fuck that, dude.
No, so still poquito. Cámara el pie. I don't know why. Sorry about that, dude. He always think that we're working over here like it's part of the fucking storyline.
What kind of homo stuff?
Kalia, Rampage. And so
No, bro.
Go ahead, Stu. This is out there. Because he always think it's a work, dude.
Yo, he's already hot, bro.
Good.
Syko Stu is extending his hand.
Oh, on the left side.
Extending his hand.
Stu.
Rajah Jackson is heated. Nah, man, fuck that.
Put that down first. Like, seriously.
I thought this was
No,
scripted and fake
for
at
me.
first.
I know it's for you, but we're trying to solve something right now. Like, we don't want no heat. We don't want no problem.
Nah, I'm cool. I'm cool now, but you know what I'm saying?
Area code 832. Good afternoon. You're my first caller. Please watch the language. We're talking about Shiloh Sanders and Rajah Jackson. Are you there? Area code.
Star, the big homie. What's going on with you?
Gangster of Love?
Yes, sir. This is my other phone number, so
Okay.
that's probably why you don't recognize it.
What's
yes,
cracking?
sir.
Good to hear from you. Where do you want to start, sir?
Yes, sir. Always good to talk to you. So I wanted to comment on both subjects, and we're going to go with Shador Sanders first.
Shiloh.
Shiloh. I'm sorry. Forgive me.
Right.
Shiloh Sanders.
Yeah.
First off and foremost, if anybody puts their hands on you as a man, you're going to react, especially if you put a metal can. I don't care if it's a prop can. If you put your hands on somebody with a can and think they're not going to respond in a belligerent.
I thought you were starting with Shiloh, sir. Nobody crunched a can on Shiloh's head. Shiloh was in an NFL football game. I'm confused.
On I forget who's who. I get them mixed up.
Shiloh.
Oh, my bad.
Shiloh
Nah.
Sanders got ejected and then waived by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Can we start there? Nobody crunched a can on his head.
So he got waived. my bad. So he got waived, and I think that he's going to end up on a better situation.
Okay.
He'll be picked up either, I'm thinking the Raiders. I was looking at a podcast last night from a former NFL player,
Okay.
and he's pretty detailed on, who needs help, but I think he'll definitely get picked up. And
Give us the name of the podcast, sir. I love to have a source. What podcast?
the one Shannon Sharp's podcast at night with Chad Ochocinco.
Unk.
Nightcap.
You're watching Unk.
Yeah. Yes.
Wow.
So Chad Ochocinco was saying that he thinks he'll get picked up. They were posting his stats, and if you look at a person who is undrafted, his stats are better than, I think they were like 40% other than the other players that were undrafted. So it's uncommon for a player who is undrafted to have those numbers. So they're not great, but they're not bad. And if he gets put in an advantageous situation, then I think he'll prosper.
Okay.
Mind you, he's the son of Deion Sanders.
Right. Stay with me because I don't pay attention to today's NFL or NBA like I used to years ago. He appears to have a problem with his hands. He pummeled some man back when he was in college, an $11 million judgment against him. He didn't even go to court. Yes?
According to what you just showed, yes, correct. I never knew that. I'm just
I just played a video. If you can Google with me,
Yep.
I'm doing research. So I can respect what Unc says and Chad Ocho Cinco, but in today's NFL, correct me if I'm wrong, you cannot punch people. This is not like back in the days when Deion Sanders and Andre Rison used to fight, and as one of the somebody in the live chat just pointed out. So getting picked up by a team that fast, I mean, how realistic is that? I saw a story that said that the Steelers were interested in Shiloh before the Tampa Bay took him on. Do you know about that? Yes or no?
I don't, but Chad did mention them also. He did say the Raiders and the Steelers, so you are correct. Yep.
Okay. All right. Do you want to talk about?
So I do think he'll get picked up.
Okay. Do you want to talk about Rajah Jackson and Syko Stu?
Yes. So again, where I was messing up at, I think he had every right to retaliate. Anybody who puts their hands on somebody, you should expect retaliation. There's no man on this earth, maybe even a weakling, but if you smash something on somebody's face, head, or put your hands on somebody, then you should expect some type of retaliation. I was reading some of the comments on Facebook today, and people were like, well, oh, he apologized. Man, listen, you can apologize all you want. Just because you make a mistake, which I don't even think was a mistake, you can't apologize for something like that. It's either, hey, we're going to have to stand in the square together and figure this out, or you're going to have to pay me some money, because that's the only way something like that's going to be solved. So I'm hoping, worst case scenario, Mr. Jackson might have to go sit down in jail for 15 days, but I'm
Can I jump in?
him on as far as him retaliating.
Why didn't Rajah Jackson set it on Syko Stu when he crushed a can on his head? Why did he, damn near freeze? For a long period of time. Why didn't he set it right then and there?
So if you play the tape back, Star, you'll see that those guys stepped in. Like, as soon as he did it, the guy stepped in and he's like, hey, what's going on? Like, so he wasn't able to just do it right there. And then as he proceeded,
they didn't grab him, Gangsta Love. They just, they said, hey, man, come on. Nobody put him in a headlock and say, yo, chill. Why didn't he set it? I'm just asking.
Well, I don't know. I wish I did. I mean, he probably should have. But at the end of the day, I just don't know any man that's going to let somebody put their hands on him and expect for everything to be smoothed over. I don't see that.
Gotcha. I appreciate the call, man. Salute.
Yes, sir. I thank you for taking my call. Have a good one.
Gangs of Left tapping in. Did he get punked? Did Rajah Jackson get punked? Did it take him time to get a spine or grow a pair? Yes, white boys do goofy shit. I thought it was funny. He crushed a can on his head. And I was told he went off script. Area code 720. Good afternoon. This is a research edition talking about a few topics. Are you there? 720.
Yes, sir. Yeah, 720. What I saw was edited.
Okay.
Video that was given to us like a WWE script.
Okay.
Oh, because like you said, he should have crashed out as soon as the dude hit him with the can. That's his behavior. I've been watching him on Kick, maybe the last 2 weeks.
Okay.
Him and his dad, because I like Rampage and he's funny. And got all the girls and stuff, and so you see the.
Can you come a little closer, sir? You're on a headset or something, and it's kind of echoey. I want to hear what you're saying.
Yeah, I am.
Give me a second.
I am. Let me grab my phone. How about that? Is that better?
Okay. So now,
is that better?
So you've been watching Rajah or Rampage on Kick, as you said.
Rampage. Well, both of them they do a Kick, and they share camera time.
Gotcha.
And so I was just appreciating the black family because, you know, his Rampages has another son that's albino.
Okay.
So that's what drew me into watching them. And plus, he's a good fighter. He's a great fighter.
Okay.
So long story short, what I saw, if I was his attorney.
Let's not make it a short story because
Okay.
I'm doing research.
Okay.
I saw Rampage in some club. He got the call, and he was asking if it was scripted, and then he asked, "Was Raja okay?" But the music was kind of loud. But I mean, the whole thing seems like we're getting like the right angles, and we're like getting everything like really, really in front of us.
Right.
Was this some type of script? Is this guy really? Did he really get beat down, Syko Stu, or is it all just?
I think
fun and games.
No, sir. I think that because his son is he's an MMA fighter, amateur, but he's not a professional WWE guy. So he doesn't know how to slam somebody professionally.
Okay.
So I think it's a best of both worlds going on. They use him a little bit, thinking it's a script.
Okay.
Maybe he doesn't get hit early because, like you said, if we real OGs, you hit us with a can, we going there now. We're not thinking about no script. And so the way it was presented to me, because I've been, I saw it and I was like, man, why did he wait? And I can see why you can get angry again if you're at the show still, right? They doing all this apologizing to him, yet he's still at the front row before he gets into the ring. So it's a lot going on. They're playing on our visuals. I don't want to take up a bunch of time.
Well, now hang on a second. Are you some type of wrestler? You some type of wrestler yourself?
I couldn't count ninth grade being in wrestling, but watching WWE over the years, you learn how to slam. And the way he picked my boy up, he's an amateur at fake wrestling. He's good at. I'm sorry, he's an amateur at fake wrestling. And so he slammed the dude, and I think the dude's neck, pow.
But now hang on a second, sir. This was not a WWE event. This was a UFC event, Knox Pro Academy in Los Angeles. KNOKX, Knox Pro Academy. This was UFC, not WWE. Go ahead, land your plane.
I'm sorry, you're right. So, I think that, it's going to develop over time. I love that you covering it today.
Okay.
And again, I am the UFO UAP, and I'm the guy that went to freestyle the other day.
Okay.
On your program, but I'll do that. I'm going to keep watching.
Thank you.
Peace, God.
What do you think, troll babies? Sound like he knew what he was talking about. Yeah, this was a UFC Knox Pro Academy event in Los Angeles. Syko Stu. Now, I can't play the video with Syko Stu getting beat half to death, but I'm just asking, why didn't Raja Jackson handle it right there? A white boy crushed a can on your head. On your head. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Area code 313. Please watch the language. Early research edition. Shiloh Sanders and Raja Jackson. Are you there? 313.
I'm here.
Yes, sir.
313 all day. Star, how you doing?
I'm good. How about yourself, sir?
I'm good. All right. Straight out the trenches of Detroit. I'm going to tell you what happened. No, that wasn't scripted, man.
Okay. Come on.
No. Look, you mean to tell me the footage you do get it's going to be footage which you hit me in the head with a can? Whoever was recording was in on it, bro. Now, if you watch that video, Star, I'm watching it. It's all white boys there.
Yeah.
Old boy who was sitting down, I'm looking at all of them. Old boy who was sitting down, who was behind him, looked at the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Man, if that camera wasn't there, we probably would have heard Raja Jackson ended up dead somewhere in the trunk.
Okay.
They was finna put it on that boy. And he peeped it. That's why he didn't do nothing. He peeped all of them there. He's like, all right. He peeped all of them. He realized he was the only nigga there. So he waited to the camera. He got in front of the cameras and paid them back. He was waiting the whole time, Star. That's why he shook his hand. All that was fake. The handshake, oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
I accept your apology, but I'm whooping your ass when you get out there. The first chance I get when I catch you.
Okay.
So, no, that wasn't scripted, man. They set it all up, bro. All that little crowd one there, they weren't talking about nothing for it to be recorded. They weren't recording nothing. They started the camera and hit him in the head. It was damn near a punch.
Yeah. Now,
So, yeah.
hold. Stay with me. And then Syko Stu grabbed him after he crushed a can on his head. Now, I can respect everything you're saying, but now I think, just my opinion, I think Rajah Jackson got punked. He got punked. I think he also hang on. I think he also got a beautiful nigga wake-up call. Yes, it was all white boys or some type of Caucasian Euro trash, whatever, Caucasians. I think he didn't realize that, white boys do white boy shit at the drop of a dime. The drop of a dime, and Syko Stu grabbed him after he crushed a camera and said, why didn't he set it right then and there? Fuck all that camera shit. Real niggas crash out. I don't give a fuck. And they crash out.
All he needed was one more nigga there. I'm telling you. The only reason the white boy did it.
The cameraman was his friend, sir. That was his friend.
I'm just saying. The only reason the white boy did it because he knew he had numbers. I guarantee if it was 4 or 5 black guys there, I bet you wouldn't have been playing stupid then. Yeah, quit playing. They know what.
Can I ask? You said you're from Detroit. Are you from the nice part? Or are you from the hood?
Well, I'm from there, but I'm in the burbs, Star. I stepped it up a little bit, And
you're out there where Marshall came up. Now, hold on a second. Where's Rajah from?
I ain't sure where Rajah from, man.
Can you Google? I got time, so I'm doing research. Anybody in the live chat know
yeah.
where is Rajah from? Because real niggas don't give a fuck. I'm gonna fuck if I'm outnumbered. Fuck the police. White boy crashed a can on my head. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Facts.
I'm gonna put you on hold. So now you're saying facts. I'm gonna come right back to you. Let him Google. Area code 631. Shiloh Sanders waived by the Bucks. Rajah Jackson. Are you there? Area code 631. Good afternoon.
Yes. Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Nice to meet you, man.
It's cracking, sir.
Yeah. Oh, so you're not talking about Rajah anymore. You're talking about Shiloh.
So we talking about all of that. What did you see? I can't.
Okay.
I can't play Rajah. Beating Syko Stu after he snuck him. He snuck up behind him in the ring, bang, and then beat him.
Well, there's some. Yeah. So there's some things. So he's actually before he did that, he actually had a concussion. So the day before, he was in a hard sparring, and this guy hit him with a spinning head kick. So he was already concussed. But the thing is, those streamers. That's a different kind of environment. You got to always do something more outlandish. And him and Rampage just amp each other up. So he's under that 24/7. And then you do that in front of other people. So that's why he was like amping himself up later. Because like, I ain't no punk. It's because he got kicked in the head. And everybody saw that and making jokes. And his dad always teases him like that.
Can I ask, where are you from, sir? Where are you from?
Long Island.
Okay. Strong Island, to be precise, right? Strong Island.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Where is Rajah from? I hear everything.
I believe he was because Rampage has multiple sons. He has 2 sons that are Japanese that were raised in Japan, and he has an albino one. And I believe he was raised in OC, Orange County.
Is Rajah a good kid, sir? Did he come up the way Michael Irvin's son came up? Walking on marble floors, all that.
Yeah, Rampage had nice.
Okay, so he ain't. So he didn't crash out. I'm just asking, why did he crash out when the white boy crushed the can on his head right then and there?
I don't know. That I have no idea. I think they say he apologized. And he was like, he thought he was an independent worker as well because he was using wrestling terminology, but he thought he was a wrestler. And I think that's what's messed it up. And he's like, hold on, chill. He's not with that. And then more and more people in the chat have been amping it up because, again, like I said, he got kicked in the head the other day.
Yes, sir. The chat is supposed to amp it up. Can you stay with me? Stay with me, sir. Area code 313 from Detroit. Where is Rajah from? So I've given you plenty of time to Google. Where's he from, sir?
I mean, shit, pretty much Sandy from LA.
Say again.
Sandy from LA.
What's your source? Sir?
Shit, seems like 4 or 5 of them everywhere you go to.
Let's get him out. He keeps on cursing. Folks, to leave the cursing to me, it's too early for all that. 631, back to you. Please watch the language. Please watch the language. Go ahead.
No, yeah, I believe I believe Rampage said he was from Orange County in one of his streams.
LA nigga got punked out, sir, if you ask me. White boy punked him. Crushed a cannon.
Yeah. But again, that's what that streaming stuff is like. Kick is like the bottom of the barrel. I don't know if you ever seen anybody from Kick on there.
Sir, I know all about Kick and all of that, man. But let's talk about the nigga who got punked, man. Stop making excuses. Yes, he jumped in the ring, flipped him upside down, and then beat on him.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
That's what that streaming life is about. That's what they want. They want chaos, and he brought it to him. And he was still streaming afterwards.
All right. What about Shiloh Sanders, sir? Waived by the Bucks. Any thoughts?
Not up to that. I don't like him. I don't watch. I don't support anything. Yes, no.
I appreciate the call, sir. Thank you.
Respect.
Okay. Right. I'm not asking nobody to follow my lead. Tell me I'm wrong. Say no, Star. You know he did the right thing. He walked away. Beat on the man later. Everybody sit tight on the phones. It's early afternoon. Please watch the language or I will have to hang up on you. Deeds with the answer. Raja is from L.A. His dad is from New Jersey. Yes, I know where Rampage is from. Raja was born in Memphis. Memphis. Probably came up living real good, you know. Bill, I got your donation via Venmo. Thank you so much. Brian, I got your donation. Jordan, I got your donation. Okay. Oh, I've got a feel-good video for you guys later. Holy smokes. Get to that later. Okay. I want to talk about a few topics here a little bit later on. Because I'm doing research, as you guys know. Stockton. Okay, the Stockton trucker from California killed the 3 people. You guys know about that story. He went back to California, and they grabbed him, and he was extradited to Florida. We're going to play that a little bit later. I also want to ask you guys about autism in older people. Can I get a bag for that? I'll break it down a little bit later, but can I get some type of, prognosis or something where you can get a bag later on in life? Oh, here we go. Wait a minute. Friend or no friend? You're going to watch the language? I'll get you out of here. Friend or no friend?
Correct.
White boy Rory. What's going on?
Yeah, what's up?
What's going on?
What a sucker move by that guy Raja, man. What a sucker move. I mean, he didn't want no smoke with the white boy head up. He didn't want to shoot the fair one. He didn't want none of that. He liked it when everybody got in between them and broke it up. He didn't do nothing. He got quiet. You ain't gonna do that to me. I don't play that. Well, you ain't doing nothing. And then afterwards, he did piece it out with him.
Yes.
I give it to him. He rocked the white dude to sleep because he shook his hand. The white guy said, "I apologize for that. I thought you were in on it. It's my fault. Bring the camera over here. I want to let the camera know in front of everybody. I apologize to him for doing that to him. He wasn't in on it. All good." And then the Raja. It's too bad he didn't hit him with a coconut in his head. But anyway, it's good. Then Raja, he gets him from behind.
Well, why do you have to make it a racist thing? Well, slow down, white boy. It's early afternoon. What do you mean a coconut? Where you going?
Yeah, I'm here.
Where you going? What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, them Southern black guys got hard heads, man.
Okay.
An empty beer can ain't gonna do much,
right.
But then the white guy allowed him to pick him up and slam him. He thought that was part of the work.
Right.
You know?
Syko Stu. He didn't know what was going on. He's like, hey, you know, we pieced it up, and I'm up in the air, and then he's beating him half to death. I think he should be arrested. I think that Syko Stu should sue him because, hey, we shook hands.
Exactly. Yeah. We shook hands. Both of us agreed it was wrong. You accepted my apology, and then you turn around and do some sucker stuff, you know. And this kid is a professional MMA fighter. The white guy is a pro wrestler. So why do you need to sneak him and backdoor him? You know, if you felt disrespected, you know what I mean? Right. So he didn't want no smoke with the white boy. You know that hillbilly probably would have put the beats on him, and he knew it in a one-on-one fight. You know.
I think in a one-on-one, Raja would have got him outside after he crushed the can on his head. I think Raja is younger. He's more agile. He's more quicker. I think Raja would have got him, but he didn't take advantage at that particular point in time. This is not to take Syko Stu's side, but it was some sucker-ish what he did. You want to speak to Shiloh?
That's a fact.
Shiloh Sanders getting waived by the Buccaneers? Yep, speed.
Well, just to say, Star, you know, I think in a lot of people's eyes, I don't think they care that he's Rampage Jackson's son, right, or that, you know, he trains MMA. I think people are going to see him for the coward that he is from right now on, you know. A sucker punching black dude. That's what he is, you know. Okay. Yeah, I think that the Shiloh, I think I didn't have anything to do with the punch that he got off the team. I don't think he's that good. You know what I mean? He's not as good as a lot of the other guys trying out for the team. He just got the name, and I think he only played 2 years in college. You know, so he probably don't have the experience to play in the NFL, and he's a little diva. Him and his brother are divas, man. So, you know, a lot of people don't like them. You know, they already got that against them. You know, both of them, they're in the public eye too much, and they're both divas, you know, so.
I think they did Shiloh dirty.
I don't like them.
Let me go on record and say I think they did him dirty. I think he needs some type of personal coach, if you will. He's already got that $11 million judgment against him. He filed for bankruptcy to try and get out of it. I don't know where that is. But he only got a guaranteed $1,500 to even play. So, you know, yeah. I played a video.
Yeah, I mean, that was $1,500. You know,
I played a video earlier giving a whole breakdown. I think that they did him dirty. I would like to see him back in the league because I think he's super talented. He's got great footwork. He's not just, you know, living off of the Sanders name, but I'll let you land your plane, Rory.
Well, I just don't think he's NFL material at this point. You know what I mean? And $1,500, I mean, that's what Sunday spent to sit FBJ down.
Easy,
so, you know,
easy. Let's keep it on the topics. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you're gonna put your body on the line, your life at risk for $1,500. You know, he knows he's not at that level.
Gotcha.
He knows but he's a diva and he's spoiled, you know, because of who his dad is. So, okay, you know.
Good to talk to you, man. Salute.
It is what it is.
We'll talk later.
All right, so all right. You'll be good.
Okay. The white Denzel tapping in. Folks, please watch the language. It's too early for any type of profanity. I would like to monetize this particular live stream, okay? Area code 404, are you there? Good afternoon.
Yeah. Good afternoon. It's the Wolfman from the SWAT.
Hey,
out west side of Atlanta.
Yes.
Oh no, how you doing?
Good.
I just a quick comment on what happened between Raja Jackson and White Boy.
Okay.
See, I understand your outlook. You know what I'm saying? They shook hands, so he should have been friends with him after the fact, blah, blah, blah. But honestly, the White Boy should have tightened up on the young man when he seen that he was getting serious. Like, I don't know. Like, if you, it's more so, I see it more so like you spared this man. He allowed, you know what I'm saying? He pretty much spared him, and he got what he deserved for sparing him.
You're saying Syko Stu should have mopped the floor with Raja Jackson outside.
Right. Now you spared him. You get in the ring thinking shit. I mean, excuse me,
sir. You have to watch the language, or I have to let you go. Please, please.
Right.
Come on.
Yeah, he let him up in the ring thinking everything was fun and games, thinking everything wrestling, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Well, stay with me because I'm just now finding out who Rajah Jackson is. I have no idea who Syko Stu is. I respectfully disagree. I don't think that Syko Stu should have mopped the floor with Rajah Jackson outside. You know, he did what white boys do. White boys do all sorts of goofy stuff, and he crushed a can on his head. You know, ha ha ha, hee, you know, and it wasn't meant to be malicious. I mean, they're walking around in punk panties, these guys, and that's their world. Yes,
right. That's correct. That's correct. That is a fact. That's what they.
So are you in the trap house? You keep hitting the phone, and then you're going in and out. Come on, I mean, I can't let you kill the vibe. What are we doing?
I'm not trying to kill the vibe. I'm just letting you know. I feel like the white boy should have went off on the black boy in the backyard, just like in the Django.
I appreciate the call, sir. Thank you. Jesus. Thank you for the information, Jesus, if I'm saying your name right. That's the way we used to spell pronounce Jesus back in the days. Did you see the video of Rampage saying he saved college money for his 2 Japanese kids? And for Rajah, he saved bail money. Oh, no, I did not, sir. Oh, my goodness. If you find the time, please send that to me. If not, I appreciate your comment just the same. Wow. So does Rajah have some type of alleged mental deficiency? Does he have, what we should say back in the days, issues with his equilibrium? Can I get a real nigga to tap in who doesn't use profanity? Back in the days, there was an old saying. I first heard this in the late 70s. If you violate, I must demonstrate. That's why I'm saying Rajah should have handled his business off the rip. Area code 816. Are you there? Good afternoon. Research edition. Please watch the language. 816.
Yes. Is this you, Star?
816. How are you, sir? How are you?
Oh my goodness. Hey. How you doing, man?
Good.
Do you, Shador Sanders?
Shiloh, sir.
Or what?
Shiloh.
Anything.
Shiloh Sanders. He's been waived.
Shiloh? Okay. Here's why he's a crash out. He's got all the talent in the world.
Okay.
But he you can't do that. He's a great cornerback.
Okay.
And his brother also is a great quarterback.
I'm listening, sir. Take your time.
Okay. His brother's also a great quarterback. They crashed him out in Cleveland. They gave him a horrible line, terrible plays, and they really didn't. He didn't get the opportunity.
Who is they, sir? Can you tell us who they is? Who's they?
Hey, I'm sorry. Excuse me.
You keep saying they. Is it the Illuminati? Who's doing Shador dirty in Cleveland? Who?
Okay. Now, I'm in Kansas City. I'm calling from 816 Kansas City.
Yes, sir.
Now, how they need now? Here. Okay, they either could be doing them dirty or doing them right. Now, here, listen.
So, who is they? Who's they? They. White supremacy. White supremacy. Illuminati. Who's they, sir?
I would say. Here's what he needs to. I would say the league is doing him dirty. Here's what he needs to do, like how Kansas City did Alex Smith. Patrick Mahomes set for a year. Patrick Mahomes did not play. He set, and we thought it was we thought it was like, we couldn't believe, like, why would they?
Give him a second, folks. That's that powder. Go ahead, sir.
No, 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 no. No, Star, it's not that powder. It's the brewski. It's not the powder. It's the brewski.
Sir, it's early on a Monday. Are you serious? I mean, are you a hardworking, tax-paying, law-abiding man? Why are you sipping a brewski Monday afternoon? What's going on, man?
It's my off day. I am a hardworking. I do security.
Okay.
Got my own place.
Good.
It's
good.
just my off.
Well, listen, sir, with all due respect, I don't want to talk to somebody sipping brewski early in the afternoon. Thank you so much. You have a good one.
All right.
Okay. I think this might be is that Jesus? 954.
He's a Pan-Africanism. How are you?
Peace. Did I say it right? Is it Jesus?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I got your donation. You sent me the video footage. It was too low. I couldn't hear it. Can you break it down, what he was saying? Rampage Jackson?
Yeah. So basically, Rampage has 4 kids. One with a Japanese woman, another one with, I don't know who, American.
Okay.
But basically, he just said that he saved college money for his 2 Japanese kids because he knows they'll go to college, versus the other 2, including Raja, he saved up bail money instead because Raja is just a hothead.
Did he say I don't F with Raja? I thought I heard. I don't want to, say something.
No, he was taking like Twitter questions, and he says, "Don't fuck with me." Like,
watch your language, please. Watch your language.
Oh, sorry. Don't F with me. Yeah, sorry. But basically, I don't know if it was mentioned because I just joined.
Okay.
Raja, a couple of days before that incident, Raja had a concussion. There's a sparring video online where he got head kicked sparring, and he was dizzy. So basically, I don't know if he disclosed that information prior to the wrestling event, but that's why he got angry because the guy smashed the bottle or the can over his head.
Can, sir. It's can.
The can, yep.
Mm-hmm. White boy humor. White boy humor.
I mean, it's wrestling, so they're trying to sell the fight. So basically, that's what they were doing, shooting a promo. I don't know why Raja was surprised, but he's a hothead at the end of the day.
He's black. He's angry, Is he talented? I mean, let's keep it real. I mean, his father is one of the best. Yes, right or wrong? Rampage Jackson?
Yes, a legend, yep.
Talent always skips a generation. Just because someone, is a legend or an icon does not mean that their kids are going to be worth a damn. Is Raja really talented, or is he just a weirdo, a crash out, and he got punked? Let's keep it real.
Well, talent-wise, he picked up that 300-something pound man like if it was nothing, slammed him, and went ham on him. Talent is there. Now, his character is not there. He can't control himself. I'm pretty sure the UFC has looked at him, but he's probably like a liability. Because, I mean, look at him. He goes off for anything. Probably he's gotten cat stand and all of that, and he's just not all there.
Aside from picking Syko Stu up, however much he weighs, does he have talent? That's the real question here. Because, I've known people throughout my life that had super strength, and some of them were they didn't mentally, they weren't all there, to be kind, but it doesn't mean that they were necessarily talented. They had a what do you call that, man? Some type of deficiency,
Yeah, he's definitely talented because there's a continuation to the video after he got the concussion where he regrouped himself, and he actually was able to beat the sparring partner up quite a bit.
Okay.
So I haven't seen him. I think he's only fought one MMA fight. But talent is there. It's just the head is not all there. But he definitely did. He beat the brakes off the sparring partner after the little concussion hit.
Okay. Anything else with regards to NFL action we should know about? Because I'm going to try to be a little bit more in the loop this particular season. I want to see Shador, play, and there's some other, new rookies who I'm, just watching. Anything else with NFL action you want to talk about?
No, I don't really follow the preseason or anything like that. And so I'd pretty much just wait for the regular season and to see what happens with all these new rookies. But hey, keep your hands to yourself, especially if you owe $11 million.
Okay.
take care of the bag.
Thank you, man. Good point. Thank you.
All right. Have a good day.
Okay. Area code 203. Good afternoon. Are you there? Please watch the language.
Hey, what's going on, sir?
Hey, how are you, sir?
Good. Just my 2 cents on Shiloh.
Please.
I just think he just wasn't that good enough, and the punch just pretty much was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Okay.
You know, Deion Sanders' name doesn't hold any weight in Tampa Bay, so I don't think they care about who his dad is.
Okay.
You know, you got other Hall of Famers that their sons are trying to make it, and they're not acting like that. So, you know, it's a preseason game. He shouldn't be even doing anything close to that in a preseason game.
Is he a hothead? Because I played a video earlier that showed that he, you know, beat some older guy half to death because the guy took his phone. He didn't even go to court. Got a $11 million judgment against him. Does he have a problem with his hands, combined with the fact that his father probably, you know, rubbed some people the wrong way? Could that possibly be it?
Yeah, of course, you know, and he's out there, and it's the last game of the preseason, so he's playing against other people trying to make the roster as well.
Right.
So if he can't he can't control himself with those type of players, you know, they're not going to take a chance on him, you know, making a 53-man roster, right. You know, taking somebody else that really wants to be their spot for him just fighting in a regular season game against somebody that's a starter pretty much, that's going to taunt him.
Okay.
And get in his head so he could possibly do the same thing. So, you know, that's just my take on it.
Are you a NFL aficionado of today's NFL? I am not. I'm really trying to get to the bottom of the issue here with the Sanders brothers. Are they being targeted, or are they just, you know, mediocre?
No, I heard one of the other callers saying I think he kind of meant the NFL or trying to go after him or something like that, or, you know, the Sanders family or anything like that. But like
that guy was sipping a cold one, sir. Let's not even acknowledge what he was saying, please. It's
yeah. So there's other Hall of Famers. Jerry Rice has his son trying to make the team. You got Terrell Owens, who used to do the most back then too. His son's trying to make a team as well. So you know, like you said, it's just really the punch. You know, in the preseason game, they're not here for that. They don't care who his dad is. So you know what I mean. So I don't think it's like some big, you know, thing where they're trying to just take down the family. Like you said, they're probably just mediocre.
Well, I'm not necessarily saying that because I'm not fully up to speed on what they've done in college. I do know that, you know, you can be a phenomenal college player and then get to the NFL and be a bust. So I'm not just going to say, oh, they hating on the YNs. I'm not going to say that. Archie Griffin, you know who Archie Griffin, you know, was or is, pardon me, back in college ball? Archie Griffin?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
he won the Heisman Trophy twice.
Exactly.
And then got to the NFL, and what happened?
He didn't win one.
He was trash. He was trash in the NFL.
Yeah, and his other two sons pretty much got Super Bowl titles. So.
Yeah. Okay. I appreciate the call, man. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, have a good one.
Okay. Guys, the purpose of doing these research shows is so that either I can learn or you can, you know, educate me. I don't know. I don't know. I try to, you know, do as much research as I can. But I honestly have never heard of Rajah Jackson. If you ask me, he got punked. White boy punked him. Yes, he got his lick back. He got punked. White boy crushed a can on his head. He should have been dealt with right then and there. You know? DJ Gabby, check your email. That's my homie, DJ Gabby. There's the man who I need to talk to. Peace. Left-handed.
Peace. What's going on with you, man? What's good?
Thank you for the call, man. I'm just trying to make heads or tails of this, man. Shiloh Sanders waived. I saw that Pittsburgh at some point was interested in him. That might be a place he can go, or that the Bucks can send him down to a training facility or something like that. What's going on with Shiloh?
Listen, man. I sent you the article. It wasn't long. It was just about 2 paragraphs in regards to.
I can't read
Shiloh
it. Break it down.
Come on, got you. Shiloh Sanders and Shedeur Sanders. They might end up on the same team again. The Toronto Argonauts of the Canadian Football League have placed Shedeur Sanders along with Shiloh Sanders on their negotiating list.
Okay.
So basically, what that means is that once their NFL preseason or their waive papers and everything gets done, the CFL is going to, they have them on a waiting list. So again, it was to back a little bit. Shiloh Sanders got exactly what he deserved.
Okay,
I'm gonna say that because first of all, you can't come into the NFL undrafted, right? He's even worse than his brother. His brother was a 5th round draft pick. We'll get to that in a minute.
Okay.
Shiloh was undrafted, so you had to walk a very, very fine line. Okay, my Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I can speak to this because that's my team.
Come on.
My Tampa Bay Buccaneers needed help in the secondary. Shiloh Sanders would have been no more and maybe a 3rd stringer or maybe on the taxi squad.
Okay.
And I don't know where that $1,500 came from, but that's way off. So
well, hold on.
Yeah. I got you.
According to ESPN and Yahoo News, and I just played a very detailed video. That was the guaranteed money that he got. That was guaranteed money. That's all he got.
Guaranteed money.
You can Google it right now. I got time. Go ahead.
Well, I'm gonna say this. He wasn't never on the practice squad. So again, when we talk about practice squad and what he was doing was 2 different things. Because practice squad players make $12,500 a week. Right? So again, he was never on the practice squad. So $1,500, I don't know where that came from, but that is what it is. You got video to rock out. But for me, Shiloh Sanders got what he deserved. Hopefully, he would, up north and do his thing. Shedeur, he was a 5th round draft pick. Right? So again, where did you expect Shedeur to end up? Being a starter? I don't think so. So again, people just talk and let them talk. And it's cool because that's their opinion. They're entitled to it. But when you talk about Shiloh Sanders in particular, his situation was he brought that upon himself because he probably would have ended up getting cut anyway, Star.
You're saying Shedeur is getting waived? Say he's getting waived?
Shedeur has been cut by the Cleveland Browns. Shedeur and Shiloh Sanders are on a negotiating list with the Toronto Argonauts of the CFL. So, I mean, again, I don't want to, conflate the information here.
No. I'm looking to you to teach me. You're saying...
Yeah, absolutely.
You're saying... I sent you... We're talking on top of each other. With all due respect, right. I cannot read what you sent me. I'm asking you to tell me. You're saying Shedeur is getting cut by the Browns. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay. Well, according to let me pull up another source here. He just made $14 million off of his jersey by the Browns. Did you know that?
No.
Okay.
So what that got to do with him being on the field on week 1?
Nothing. I'm just saying I don't see why.
I'm just saying, like, I'm not talking. All I'm saying to you is I'm looking at the current collective bargaining agreement between the Players Association and the NFL, and it says players with less than 2 accrued seasons earn $12,500 per week. So when we talk about the practice squad, Star, which Shiloh was never on. So the $1,500 thing, that might rock. Okay. But I don't know nothing about that.
Okay, well.
So all I'm saying to you, and to sum it all up, my guy, I'm on a break, to sum it all up, is that Shiloh did something he shouldn't have done. Now he's going up to Toronto. Him and his brother are on a negotiating list for the Toronto Argonauts.
Okay.
And then that I'll leave that at that. We'll talk, man. I appreciate you, man.
All right. Salute.
Thank you.
All right.
Salute.
Left-handed says they're both getting waived and going to Canada. Hang on a sec. Control babies. Let me go to the live chat. I don't have my contacts in. Did anybody see a video? I saw it last week, and I'm not sure out of what state. A bulldagger and her girlfriend were arguing with the girlfriend's baby daddy outside in the slums somewhere. The bulldagger starts saying, "On my mama, nigga, on my mama." Goes in the house to get the blicky. Comes back out, pulls the gun out, and waves the gun at the father of the little child or whatever. And then the guy starts shooting her. Bang, and she starts shooting back. Bam, 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 bam. The little chihuahua hauls ass inside to the house. The bulldagger drops the firearm. But the nigga keeps shooting her. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Prior to that, she was saying, "On my mama, nigga, on my mama." Deeds, where did that happen? I wish I could play that video, or maybe I can play it up until that point when the bullets start to flying up until that point. I don't know. Oh, she started talking greedy. On my mama, nigga, on my mama. Okay. Sheila, I got your donation on the screen. Thank you, Sheila. All right. Oh, was that in North Carolina? Area code 980. Good afternoon. Are you there? Please watch the language. 980.
Hey, how you doing, Star?
I'm good. Can I ask you something before we get into the topics? Do you know about some video that happened? Was that North Carolina or was that Baltimore? A bulldagger came out the house with the gun, nigga, on my mama, and then she was waving the gun and she got killed. You know what I'm talking about?
I saw that. It was Sacramento, California.
Sacktown, right?
Yeah. It was. I could tell by the accent, but
I'll Google it. Go ahead. Never mind. I'll Google it.
Yeah. It was a wild situation, wild situation. But can I go to Shiloh Sanders and Shador Sanders as well?
Please, educate me.
Not to contradict what the last caller was saying, but the practice squad hasn't been set yet.
Okay.
Teams have until 4:00 tomorrow to finalize their 53-man roster and their 16-man, I think, practice squad roster. So there still may be some moving and shaking still going on. And Shador Sanders hasn't been cut yet. It would have been big news. I checked NFL.com. He hasn't been cut yet at all.
Right.
So he's still working for a job. But with Shiloh, so I remember that situation that happened where he got into it and that kind of went away, quote unquote. But it seems like he has a problem controlling his anger, and that seems to be the same with Rampage Jackson's son as well. Not to switch over, but a lot of people have to understand how to play the game when those eyes are on them. Mm-hmm. They have to understand that you're in a multi-million-dollar space. They're going to do things that antagonize you. You have to keep a level head, and a lot of us go through that in the corporate world as well. You have to keep a level head. You got to play that game, otherwise, it's going to cost you a bag.
I'm listening whilst you're talking. Yeah, I'm a little surprised here that that was his guaranteed money, right? Was it $1,500? I forget. I had it in front of me. Less than $2,000. That was the guaranteed money for Shiloh.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. So with these kids now, that money might have been significant before NIL, but now it really doesn't matter until their second contract in the league where they're making significant money. So in a situation with Shiloh and Shador, they've already made a bunch of money at Colorado, at Jackson State. You know, of course, being a NFL Hall of Famer son, you know, their money is probably the least of their concern. Their thing is now exposure, getting as much exposure as they can, because even if they don't make the league, they can have a camera following around them and do the things that they need to do to monetize on that too.
Right.
So they're going to keep that train rolling.
Can I jump in?
Yeah, absolutely.
Did he make $14 million off of jersey sales, Shedeur Sanders? I saw that.
I know it was in the millions. I know that it was in the millions because the Browns have a strong fan base.
Right.
So they buy, you know, they're terrible every year. They've been terrible for the last 25 years.
Yeah.
But they're gonna, you know, those people are gonna come to those games because in Northeast Ohio they have it's football and there's nothing else. Football and snow.
Yeah.
So they need somebody like that. They need somebody with name recognition. Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen.
Right.
I mean, he's not as good as them, obviously, but he brings that name recognition. They still, in the NFL, is still a business, so they got to still make sure that they're selling tickets because nobody wants to see a constant losing product. You know what I mean? A product on the field. So even though
can I jump in?
They want to see something. They're gonna, absolutely.
I'm just going to give you a little pushback. I think the most delusional fans in the NFL are the New York Jets. Most delusional. The number one market where all sorts of endorsement deals go down, branding, partnerships, and they haven't won since 1969. How does Joe Namath was quarterback. That's the last time they won first and only time they won a Super Bowl. How can they still have a franchise in New York without selling it off or doing something different? The most delusional, if you ask me, unless you see it different.
No. I see it pretty much the same too. They're one of a few teams like that. The Bengals as well. A few other ones. The owners come for money, so they don't have to spend for the product. With their owner, the Jets owner, I think the Giants are good with the Jets being terrible, so they can monetize. They can get a lion's share off the New York revenue, that whole market. So.
Do they still play in Meadowlands Arena or do they play in Citi Field? I haven't even kept that. Where did the Jets play? Where do they play?
They share that stadium. They share that stadium in they share it with the Giants. I can't think of where it is. That was in Jersey.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Troll babies. Yep. Do the Jets still play in MetLife? Oh my God.
MetLife Stadium. Yep. One of the worst fields in the league. People, you know, just tear their knees up on that field all the time. It's sad. Allegedly, I don't know if
they don't even have a home. The Jets don't. I'm sorry. Well, look, go ahead and land your plane. So I appreciate the call and keep me posted because I don't see Shedeur getting cut. I don't see him getting waived. I think, as you said, they're going to keep him there because he is a money magnet. Shiloh, I think he. I don't know. I guess maybe we'll wait until tomorrow, as you said. Tuesday, what time? What time Tuesday?
Tuesday, 4:00 Eastern, 2:00. And I'm just going to land here. Just like you said, he's a money magnet. The NFL is a business. So they're going to get what they can. Right. And he's kind of like a wholesome kid anyway. Like he's not a street kid. So they're gonna do what they can to monetize off. That's why you see all these IG posts with the NFL. Oh, look at the completion Shedeur did. They're you know, and the Sanders family is smart enough to capitalize on that too. So it's symbiotic, that relationship. So it's going to work out in the end.
The only issue I have with Shedeur is he's still wearing these gold chains under the jersey. Did you see him in the preseason games? Why is he still wearing the golds? It's a bad look if you ask me. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Right. It might be, you know, he might be trying to fit in with his teammates and stuff like that. They know he's not a street kid like that. So, you know, maybe that's the way to relate to him. You know, quarterbacks got to do what they can to relate to the rest of the team.
Good point.
So
good point.
You never know.
I appreciate the call, man. Thank you.
Thanks for taking my call. Later.
Yes, sir. Is that radio? What's new? Tapping in on a Monday afternoon. 6:04.
Hi, Star. Happy Monday.
Hey, good to hear from you. It's cracking.
It's fair. I just wanted to share a missing piece of what happened with Raja Jackson.
Please, I'm trying to learn.
So you made a really great point of why did he not react at the time. I really think he was shook. I do agree with you.
Yeah.
However, I had time this weekend, so I looked into it.
Come on.
His live chat was berating him, putting him down, and egging him on.
Yeah.
And that fueled the violence that we saw, unfortunately.
Yep. Yep.
So how many more lives will be affected before that part of the world or that law is created for, having influence from your online community and how much is regulated, and for these companies to be advertising this as well?
They were in his live chat, I'm sure, saying, nigga, you soft. That white boy punked you. Nigga, you baby soft. Nigga, you pussy.
Exactly.
Nigga, why ain't you...
Exactly, for a good 30 minutes.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Because he didn't meet with him right away. It was 30 minutes of that, and then he got in the ring. And like the other callers said as well, I don't understand why he didn't have like a little practice session before he went in. But it's just unfortunate that he's now infamous at 25 for such, one of his worst days. So
I'm not even taking Syko Stu's side, but I have to call it like I see it. He got punked. He never thought in his wildest dream that an older white guy would crush a beer can on his head. That's how white boys do. You have to look for that type of stuff.
And in front of his audience too, yeah.
In front of your live.
Exactly.
And then try to
Somebody
shake.
was right. Everyone gets their wake up call.
Yeah, and then try to shake his hand. Come on, bro, just playing, bro. Anyway, Shiloh Sanders, do you care? What's going on with him?
No, not at all. Thank you.
Great to talk to you.
You as well.
Bye now. Okay. Area code 203, Gene Richmond, a.k.a. number 9. Are you there, sir? Good afternoon.
I'm here. Thanks for having me. It's always a pleasure to be on the universally world-renowned world show of the Star Report.
Don't you know it? Yeah.
uniting the races together. But what I do want to speak about the Rampage incident on the indie wrestler Syko Stu. Now he's actually a very popular independent wrestler who's been wrestling since 2009 and for the Knox Pro indie promotion, and that promotion is headed by a former WWE superstar who's a Hall of Famer by the name of Rikishi. Him and his family have been running that promotion for several years. There have been many people who've worked with Stu that are currently in the WWF, like Rusev, and people like Jay and Jimmy Uso have worked with him many years ago. So he is a popular name. He's not in the big leagues, but he's been known by many people. So what you saw was what they call a shoot in the pro wrestling world. Basically, what Raja did was go into business for himself. He didn't stick to the script as what most wrestlers would do, or people who are trained.
He wasn't in character mode.
No, they call it smartening you up.
Okay.
It's a wrestling term. When you get smartened up, you learn the psychology, you learn the rules, and how the production is actually done. You learn how to do what they call selling, is when you react to the offense, and you sell it.
Okay.
What he did, he didn't sell it. He actually shot on the guy and brutally assaulted him. Yeah. So it was unfortunate because many wrestlers always oppose when outsiders come into their business. They refer to outsiders as marks, is the people who are on the outside looking in. They should buy a ticket, but they shouldn't be a part of the show because they don't understand the dynamics of the wrestling world. And this is a perfect example of why many guys who are professional wrestlers are opposed to people like this coming into their business, not understanding the psychology of it all. And this is a perfect example.
I'm laughing because you have extensive knowledge in this field. You go to these WWE things, yes?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I've done security for indie wrestling promotions like Big Time Wrestling and other places, East Coast Wrestling and stuff in the past. So I understand that world. There are a bunch of carnies. It's like it's a traveling circus. But again,
it's a very weird place to be in. But yeah, I agree that this guy, Syko Stu, as you said, he approached this guy who's some type of outlaw, if you will, crushed the can on his head. Now that's common behavior, right? In that world, right?
Well, he crushed. Well, the actual can, from my understanding, was what they call a gimmick can.
A prop.
They have props like tables and chairs. They're gimmicks.
Right.
And he believed that Raza was a worker, and the term "worker" is somewhat a part of the show.
Right.
So he attacked him and cut a promo on him, thinking.
I don't think he attacked him. I think he welcomed him. He welcomed him in the way that they do with that goofy behavior. Again, I'm not taking Syko Stu's side, but I am saying that this guy, Raja Jackson, he overreacted. After shaking the man's hand inside, he then pummels the guy. He's going to have to pay for that, if you ask me. The LAPD are involved. Go ahead.
Again, Stu was practicing what they call kayfabe.
Right.
And he kayfabed him. And basically kayfabe is staying in character, pretending what they're doing is real, and keeping the secret, the illusion of what they're doing, within what they call the boys or the wrestlers. But unfortunately, Raza didn't, either he did get the memo, or he wasn't able to work along, or he wasn't able to kayfabe with the rest of the boys, and he just couldn't grasp the reality of what the concept of the show was to really get into that character, and he lost it.
Couldn't handle it. Yeah. So Deeds sent me a video here. Let me find it. Hopefully you guys can just, find something nice to say. If you got nothing nice to say, well, then don't say nothing at all. This is a feel-good video. Has anybody ever heard of Corn Boy? Let me look in the live chat. Corn Boy. A feel-good video is a feel-good video, all right? Pay attention and say something nice. Here we go.
What's up, folks? Today we are here with Tariq.
Hi.
And we are talking all about
Cone.
again.
Well, the best thing about cone is the grease.
You want some corn right now?
Yeah.
Here you go, my friend.
Take a look at this. Corn.
What's like top 3 ways you can eat corn?
Butter really spreads out the good taste with butter and the grease, and toasted with the grease.
What is the grease?
Actually, kind of the thing that makes the corn good.
So something that people have really appreciated about what you had to say about corn is that you loved it so much and it made you so happy. Why is it important to love things wholeheartedly?
So when you love something, that means you really appreciate it after all that hard work.
Should we make up the corn dance?
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's do it.
To do the corn dance, you do something like this. And then something like this.
You gotta eat it while you do it.
Cornbread.
Jay?
Cornbread.
Area code 216. Good evening. We just played a feel-good video. Are you there? 216.
Yeah, I'm here, man. This is Scotty out of Cleveland, man.
Scotty,
what's up, man?
What's cracking, man? Come on.
Man, I have so many, dude. Where did you find that at?
It found us. Come on, black man. Say something nice. It's a positive video.
Hey,
it's not a young nigga running around up in the stick, letting it hit. Come on, man.
Man, I ain't saying nothing nice, but I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna just leave it at that. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Okay.
But my whole point, I wanted to call about the Shiloh situation, man.
Can I put you back in the queue just for a second? I gotta find somebody to say something positive. Can you hold on?
Yeah.
All right, stay right there. 601. We just played a feel-good video. Say something nice, please. 601.
Hey, Star, how you doing this evening? I'm actually I just got off of work, so I didn't get a chance to see the video, but I wanted to talk about the Shiloh and the Rampage Jackson.
Can I put you in the queue, sir? Just hold on. Come on now. Come on. 347, do you have something nice to say about the feel-good video? 347?
Yeah, Star.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, if you curse, I have to let you go. If you curse, I have to let you go. I'm letting you know right now.
No, I got you. The feel-good videos is a good thing, man. You know, you kind of tough on a lot of people, man.
Yeah.
But it's your business. I don't care. But the feel-good stuff that D's probably threw in there.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
I like it. I like it, sir.
Yeah. It's like the squirrel party.
Yeah.
It's like the squirrel party.
Come on.
Something different. A couple of, how you do it? The array, the big word, an array of things. That's what's up.
Can I say this? I mean, with all honesty, sometimes it's not even the algorithm. I just don't want to hear black people cursing every time I'm on the microphone. Can you understand that?
I feel you, man. Listen.
Yeah. I don't live around a bunch of people that curse every time I walk out the goddamn house. I don't go to a store where people are always cursing. I don't go to a goddamn to an area where people are cursing to get my vehicle looked at. I don't want to hear profanity every goddamn day.
Yeah, I feel you. That's why you made the money you needed to make to get you in places where you could do that.
That's a whole fact.
I get you, man. But yeah, man, it's the kids. Anything with the kids. When you see a young kid learning some shit out of the ordinary.
You see, sir, I got sir, you just used profanity. I gotta let you go. Thank you, sir. Thank you. You see? Don't worry about me cursing. You should know better. Let me look in the live chat. Troll babies, if I beat my bitch with a shovel for whatever, does that mean you go beat your bitch with a shovel? Hold on a second. Okay, Scotty, back to you, sir. You wanted to talk about Shiloh Sanders? Scotty, 216.
Yeah. I wanted to talk about. I'm still. Yeah, I wanted to. Why is it that he has to apologize? Well, I keep hearing
Shiloh.
Has he apologized? When will he apologize?
Hold on a second, sir. Yeah. Say again.
I'm saying, why is it that Shiloh has to apologize? I don't get that part. This is football. Okay. Ain't nobody asking football players. They have whole team fights. Brother, it's the same team that you're fighting your teammates in practice. And when they have these joint practices that are not on film, because you can have like the Cleveland Browns can joint practice the Detroit Lions. They have whole out brawls. Rookies are involved. Veterans are involved. Okay. Nobody's actually saying, hey, man, why come they're not apologizing? So why are we demanding that Shiloh? I'm just asking, why is it that Shiloh has to apologize? This is football, a man sport. Energy is exchanged, is brutality. He should not have to apologize. Now, yes, I would say he didn't read the room too well because you was already on a fine line and they was going to use any and anything to cut you. I don't think he would have made a team whether he fought or he didn't fight. I don't think he would have made it. But they're using this to try to justify, yeah, that's why we cut him because, he just wasn't with the program. And the Rampage Jackson kid.
Well, hang on. Can I respond to what you said about Shiloh Sanders? Why does he have to apologize? Can I respond?
Oh, man, yeah, by all means.
Okay. It's not football anymore. It's something different now. It's not football, man. With all due respect, it's damn near flag football. If you touch the quarterback, if you just touch him, they throw the flag. It's not football now.
Got a point there.
So you know what it is off the rip when you sign up. When you sign and you allow them to cut you by something called cause. You can get fired for. This is what's in all of these new contracts. There's clauses and stipulations. So more than likely, it's understood if you do something that causes any type of harm against the brand, the corporation, the affiliates, partners, you know, you are expected to do the right thing to try to make amends. If not, we have the right to fire you. So if you understand it, I'm sure you do, you know, big business, big business. Never mind the streets. Nah, I ain't apologize. Big business. They're going to ask you, can you apologize, right?
Yeah, they do. They do. I just, when you, if he's going to have to make a statement to apologize because of big business, big corporate, then we need to start seeing apologies from all 32 teams. And I don't know how many players are on 32 teams during training camp. You can go on YouTube right now and just type in training camp fights, NFL training camp fights. I just said there's all out brawls. Ain't nobody issuing no apology. And these are teammates fighting each other and other teams. So I'm just saying, keep it consistent. That's what I was just asking. Keep it consistent.
I hear you. Stay with me. I hear you loud and clear. The coach of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, what's his name? Did you see him say you can't hit somebody? He said it.
No, I didn't even hear him saying. I wasn't looking for it. I didn't hear anything.
He said you can't hit people. Chad Ocho Cinco from Nightcap with Unk. He said you can't hit people. It's not just me. That's what they're saying. It's a different game, you know. But I'll give you the last word on that, and then you wanted to address Rajah Jackson.
Oh man, but yeah, man. It's sadly it is business. It is, and it ain't been the same. It has not been football of the old. You right, it is flag. Fights ain't gonna stop.
Yeah.
Yes, they're gonna punish them more harshly. But when you got that type of testosterone boosting and it's a sport of that nature, NFL and hockey, they always gonna end up throwing hands somehow, some way. As far as the young Jackson kid, I don't know too much about it. I did see it. The other night. I seen it, and it looked bad. But I gotta say, made me feel good on the inside seeing that young man whoop on that white boy. Oh, I loved it. I love seeing that. That was beautiful. It was a lot better than that man on my mama. That was more exciting than on my mama. That was because that was a white boy taking that beating. I mean, he was going to town. Oh man, I jumped up, grabbed me a brew. I kept replaying it.
Okay.
That's all I got for you.
I
man.
appreciate the call, man. Thank you. Area code 601. Thank you for your patience. Doing a research edition here. Please watch the language, please. 601.
I got you, Star. How you doing? Hey, I just want to comment on, like I said, the Rampage Jackson story and the Shadura story, but Shiloh's story, but I want to give a Shiloh first. Shiloh was never going to make the team. He's going to get cut today anyway, no matter if he did hit the person or whatnot, because Shiloh makes a lot of mistakes on the football field. So, prime example, let's say, for instance, he was in a pressure type game and he did that. That'd been like a 15-yard penalty. Maybe he would have lost the game.
Right.
So he makes a lot of mistakes. If you go look at his college career, he made a lot of mistakes. Just late hitting and stuff like that, getting penalties and stuff like that. So I don't think he was going to make the team. By him being an undrafted free agent, he definitely wasn't going to make the team.
Okay.
So I just think that, this right here is just people are just talking about it because he's a Sanders. And Ty Bowles did say, you can't be hitting folks. You can't be doing that. But he was saying that because you had to be more professional on the football field.
Mm-hmm.
Even though the tall tight end, the white dude was egging him on, he didn't have to respond.
Okay.
And that's the thing about that. So I think he was going to get cut, and I'm not sure where his next landing spot will be, but he wasn't going to play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this year, in my opinion.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me ask you. I don't know, but in the NBA, did they change the rules after the Malice and the Palace? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, when Ron Artest, Steven Jackson, and all those guys went up in the bleachers with Ben Wallace and was actually just swinging at the fans and stuff like that. Yeah, I remember that.
Sir,
I remember that.
Sir, that was lit. That was basketball. They were brawling. I remember Ron Artest, a.k.a. Meta World Peace. At one point, he laid down, stretched his legs out, and they were brawling. Now, that's when, again, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know, they started changing the rules about fighting and giving out harder fines and suspensions. Yes, no?
Well, it was happening before then, but that kind of threw it over the roof when he actually went up in the stands and actually fought a fan because there was a lot of flack back from that.
Right.
So it became a little bit tighter because even when like Russell Westbrook was in Utah, fans were going at him and he wanted to jump on the fans.
Yeah, but he didn't do nothing. He ran like he was gonna do something. Fat Man Barkley, say what you want, Charles Barkley. I remember he spit on a fan. Remember that?
Well, actually, I remember that, but also Charles Barkley threw a fan through a window as well. He actually mentioned it on the inside.
He threw a fan through a window.
Yeah, because he kept on saying, if you keep on bothering me, this is what's going to happen to you, and it happened. So
my point is, hang on a second. I know I'm dragging this out. So my point is, it's a different sport, basketball and football. You are expected to apologize. Didn't Kyrie Irving apologize just for sharing something or retweeting something one time?
Well, not just him, but it's a lot of those players that apologize because now you have kids watching and things like that, so they didn't want the corporations don't want to set a bad example.
Right.
Even with John.
But hang on, I want to be clear. Did Kyrie Irving apologize or did he stand 10 toes down? But they got rid of him after I thought he apologized. Do you know?
I'm not for sure, but I think he did have some kind of apology, but it wasn't like the apology that they wanted because he was talking about, the Moors and stuff like that. Right. I remember that conversation.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but that's the thing though. So I don't think, like I said, I don't think Charlotte was going to make the team. Okay. I think Shador is going to make the team, but it's going to be a rough path for him. So.
Okay.
But the Rampage Jackson thing star, I'm gonna go after this.
Raja.
I think that he just snapped because you got to remember something. Those wrestling organizations like to get the MMA fighters because they bring out crowds and stuff like that. Because when you start with Ken Shamrock was in WWF, Brock Lesnar was in WWF, all those guys were MMA fighters. So even Rampage Jackson one time was at a wrestling event before. So those kind of people bring people to the arenas. But I think what happened was he kind of just, when he threw him down, he kind of snapped and just went into like pounding mode and stuff like that. So yeah, I appreciate it, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Mm-hmm.
Area code 203. Are you there? Good afternoon. Good evening. Please watch the language. 203.
Yes, absolutely. How's it going, legend?
It's going, sir. How are you? Where do you want to start?
I'm grateful, man. Well, the thing about Rampage Jackson's son Raja, see, I'm on the same train of thought as you. I think he did get punked when he got crushed with the can.
Okay.
And I did also hear about his live chat. They was really dragging him about it, like, oh, you got punked. Mm-hmm. So the problem I have, right, is that these wrestlers are workers. So when you get in that ring, they're giving you their body. They're giving you their body to perform these moves. So when he got in that ring and he picked them up and slammed them on the back of his head, he knocked them out right there. But that's because the guy, what's his name, Syko
Stu, sir.
He gave his body to him.
Syko Stu.
Yeah, Syko Stu. He gave his body to the kid to be slammed like that. So I think it was real disingenuous, and he doesn't get points for it.
Are you a wrestling aficionado, sir? Who am I speaking to?
Absolutely.
Really?
I am. I actually worked as a contractor for WWE when they would come out here to Bridgeport. I'm from Bridgeport.
Okay.
So I was actually backstage. I actually helped put the ring together and take it apart. And the best show I was a part of was the World Tour 2007, man. They had a Monday Night Raw reunion.
Okay.
At the old arena, Harbor Yard. Yeah, so I was backstage with everybody, man. Hacksaw, all of them were back there. Sergeant Slaughter was helping us load the trucks, man. It was like wrestlers everywhere. There's food everywhere and all of that. So
Can I test your knowledge?
Yes, sure.
When did the wedgie become popularized in WWE or prior to the name change of WWE? When did the wedgie, pulling somebody's goddamn underwear up?
Wedgie?
The wedgie.
I don't know. It's probably, I would say it was sometime in the 80s.
Can you Google, sir? If you don't know, Google. I got time. I appreciate your knowledge. Can you Google The wedgie. You guys know what the wedgie the wedgie is?
That's crazy.
Well, so you're up here talking about somebody giving someone the body. That's crazy. When did the
because they do, pause, but
oh, now you're saying pause. So you weren't saying pause. You're talking about giving the body.
I'm not really a pause. I don't really say pause after things like that. I'm 42.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I just said it just because, you called me out on it.
Can you Google say when did the wedgie?
I did.
What do you got? Wedgie.
I Googled it. And AI overview was saying,
type in wedgie professional wrestling.
Okay, because I had put in when did the wedgie become popular in WWE?
Just professional wrestling.
So wedgie professional wrestling. And let's see what AI has to say. Oh. Wedgies have appeared in professional wrestling matches as moments of humiliation or part of a wrestler's gimmick, with notable instances including a wrestler named Hannibal given an extreme wedgie in 2020 in the use of a specific submission.
It goes back decades before that, sir. It doesn't say the origins, the wedgie. You don't say anything?
No, they talk about the stump puller, but Goldust used to do the stump puller.
Right.
That's kind of like where you're sitting down and they kind of got they kind of stand on the, got their crotch on the back of your neck and then they pull your leg up.
Okay.
That's the stump puller. That's the move, but it doesn't necessarily say, no.
Right.
No.
I appreciate the call, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
Salute, sir. Okay. Star Report. I'm your host, Star. Welcome to the show. Late night with the bullshit. Premium Black News. I was going to start at midnight because we have to dumb out. We have to talk about your king. Down bad. Down bad. I've got the video. Oh, yes. Dr. Umar Johnson. I think his real name is Jermaine. Sheesh. Yeah, North Philly nigga. Wow. Slinging cock. I'm going to be careful with the title. I got Gigolo Services. He's slinging cock, kids. Down bad. Jermaine. That's his first name. I believe he is a doctor. Never met the man. Great speaker. Very poor businessman. But yeah, he's now offering to have dinner. That's the cover, with women. Now, clearly it's not white women because he's not a snow bunny, sampler, so he says. But at a time like this, who knows? Troll babies, can we start the bullshit early? Might Dr. Umar Johnson entertain some badussy? Rent has to be paid. The school is a thing of the past. He's not going to have that money. No, he's not. He's not going to have, what is it 60,000, 70,000? He's not going to have the money for the school. This is just money to stay afloat. Baby need new shoes, yada, yada, yada. And I'm here to entertain all of it, okay? All right, also, some type of shooting that occurred. You guys sent me the video, and I didn't pay it any attention. The Fort Stewart shooter, some type of gay quagmire, right? We'll get to that. Also, I've got some other notes here. I want to talk about the Atlanta metro area, HIV on the rise. I've got two news sources. They're trying to downplay it, but no, it's through the roof. In Decatur, which used to be called the Deck, it's high over there. I think it's 10,000 cases in 2025 so far. But in the Atlanta metro area, according to my research, 15,000 cases. Unless you say different, okay? Okay, we got to handle some business here this evening. Like I said, Umar Johnson offering gigolo services to big backs for cash. He's not doing Cash App. He's not doing Venmo. All of those accounts, I think that there are liens on them. If anybody has an update to Lennon Honor, please send me the link so we can handle the news this evening, okay? Hang on a second, guys. I'm sipping early. I got some Snoop Dogg Cali Red. Get my head right. Dudes, pardon me. Let me slow down. Deeds, how are we doing? The audio, the spelling, is everything okay? Got the nap in. Oh, the nap was beautiful today. And earlier, I took my Karen to, I'm not going to be telling her business, but some type of medical checkup. Oh, my God. In case you're new to this show, I no longer date women under 45. You got to be over 45. You have to have assets. If you have kids, you got to have old-ass kids in their 30s and hopefully grandbabies as well, all right? Cheers. Okay, that's nice. It's nice, all right? All right, a little bit later, Blade has called me out, guys. Some type of pedo behavior happened in Las Vegas. Blade said, nigga, I dare you. He said, I dare you to play some video about pedos, Las Vegas. One of Netanyahu's friends or associates or somebody got arrested. Something with a 13-year-old boy. So we're going there tonight, okay? All right, where's my pen? Oh, and I'm going to have a couple of sponsors calling in. Guys, I need you to put some respect on Pow's name. It's one of my sponsors. He's got a great book. This is a great book. It's in my community section. You purchase this book, I give you 30% off on any type of promotion on the Star Report here, okay? All right, let me just make sure everything's okay. And let me just say this. I don't relay messages. You know this, but the white boy, my friend Rory said he got smoke for niggas tonight. He said, just call him whenever you guys really want to go there. And he's with the bullshit, okay? All right, let me get to the video first. Let me set up the show here so we can have ourselves a healthy, robust show this evening. Late night with the bullshit. There's no other way to describe it. Here is your boy, your king, the Pan-Africanist, you know, talking about black women. He's $500. I kid you not.
I got a new program coming out for the ladies. It's called Lunch with the Doctor. It's called Lunch with the Doctor. You make a $500 donation to FDMG Academy, ladies. $500 donation to FDMG Academy, and you get a free lunch with Dr. Umar, restaurant of your choice in the state of Wilmington, Delaware. I said we got a new program called Lunch with Dr. Umar. Private lunch. Ladies, you got to donate $500 to the FDMG Academy, and I will take you to lunch, private lunch, any restaurant you want in the state of Delaware. It's called Lunch with the Doctor, and it costs you $500. You don't pay for the lunch. I pay for the lunch. Any restaurant in the state of Delaware. Oh, yes. Brothers, don't hate. We got to stop hating. Brothers, we got to stop hating. Don't hate my ninja, because if I ask your wife if she want that luncheon, if I ask your wife if she want that luncheon, if I ask your baby mom, do she want that luncheon with the doctor, we know what she gonna say, ninja. Don't test my intellectual gangster. If I roll up on your girlfriend, your live-in prisoner, you call a girlfriend. If I roll up on your live-in prisoner, your romantic prisoner, you call a girlfriend who ain't there because she want to be, she there because she got to be. If I roll up on your romantic prisoner, my brother, if I roll up on your romantic prisoner, you call a girlfriend who living with you because she got to, not because she want to. Do she want that lunch date with the doctor? Do your wifey want that lunch date with the doctor? I think we all know the answer to that. Me and you are not the same. I keep telling you that. Me and you, we not the same. You not 6'3", dark chestnut cocoa brown with the North Philly beard. You ain't Leo King. Ninja, you ain't Pan-Africanist #1. Nobody flying you to every continent to hear what you got to say. Only me. Don't make me take my t-shirt off and turn into King Kong right now. Don't make me beat my chest. Don't make me beat my chest. King Kong. Stop playing.
Okay. Okay. You've seen the video. He's as serious as colon cancer. Okay. Your thoughts, your comments before I go to the phone lines. I want to set everything up, you know, so we can have a healthy discussion. Okay. Guys, I see a couple of people texting me. Just give me a second. Give me a second. Has Dr. Umar considered OnlyFans? That's the question. If he were to do an OnlyFans page, he might get the money for the school. I mean, the big backs. The big backs would be the ones who would most certainly, send that Skrilla, just being real. And let me also, just so that we can be on the same page here, the HIV, hold on a second, guys. Let me turn this phone down. Somebody's calling me at the wrong time. Just so that we can get everything here early. I have a video with regards to HIV on the rise in the Atlanta metro area. Now, the 2025 numbers are not in yet, but this is from last year.
Health officials say HIV cases have risen in metro Atlanta and across the state since the pandemic began.
Fox 5's Eric Perry talked with a director with the Fulton County Health Department and has more.
What I'm trying to promote is sexual health and wellness.
It may be an uncomfortable conversation for many, but it's a conversation Joshua O'Neill with the Fulton County Health Department says is necessary.
HIV rates are increasing in terms of diagnoses. I think of 2021 in Fulton County alone, we had just over 500.
According to research, Metro Atlanta ranks in the top 5 cities with highest numbers. O'Neill says testing and resources were impacted during COVID years, so many people are now testing and being diagnosed. His team also works on preventative measures like providing PrEP, a daily pill that can reduce the risk of getting HIV from sex to about 99%.
In Fulton County, we have between 4,000 and 5,000 people on PrEP in the county, which is major, but it's also not enough. So we need to expand the access points that we have. We need to give more providers knowledge around PrEP and their comfort providing PrEP with the clients that they serve.
There's no question HIV disproportionately impacts certain demographics in Fulton County. 85% of cases in Fulton County are men, 15% women, 72% are Black in Fulton County, about 7% are Latinx, and 15% are white. According to statistics, the rate of Black males living with HIV is nearly 6 times that of white males. The rate of Black females is 16.1 times that of white females. O'Neill says knowledge and access to resources are key to fighting these numbers.
Testing is everything, right? I think it's really important for people to know their status so that they can get connected with care and respond accordingly.
Eric Perry, Fox 5 News.
Okay. Now, again, the numbers for 2025 have not fully been calculated yet, but post-pandemic, the Atlanta metro area and the surrounding counties as well, HIV is on the rise. I've been seeing people make videos, and then someone sent me a video where people are now trying to downplay it. Also, a little bit later, we're going to talk about one of the candidates for the mayor up in New York City is pushing to decriminalize prostitution. Give me some time. We will get to it, all right? Area code 647. Good evening. Are you there? 647. Late night with the bullshit.
Hey. Yo, sorry, it's David Cordova calling in on the line.
David, how are you, man? It's cracking.
Doing wonderful. Just wanted to discuss the topic at hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, in regards to Dr. Umar Johnson, I think he's doing a tremendous disservice to the Black community. And if there was ever a time to cancel him, I think now would be the time to cancel him immediately, because he's indirectly sending a bad message to Black females in particular, because he's teaching prostitution. Essentially, this whole campaign is prostitution, because he's basically trying to normalize it and say it's socially acceptable to go on dates to raise money.
Right.
So if you need to raise capital or funds for whatever reason, you can charge the opposite gender to go out on a date and make money off that, and that's okay if you're in need. Yeah. So there's a subliminal message that's being run throughout this campaign, and that's why he's targeting the women. All you women, I'll take you, come on a date, pay. Because it's the women that translate that message to their daughters that this is okay. This is an okay thing.
Very good point. Can I jump in?
Please, yeah.
Very good point, and thank you for your
your
breakdown of this. When I saw that video, I laughed, but at the same time, I said, "Damn, he's down bad." Many people have offered to assist him over the years. People who do all sorts of electrical work, plumbing, and other things. I've seen them make videos saying, "Hey, he didn't call us back," or he just didn't want to trust people. So clearly, he's not the businessman that most people would like him to be. But at this point, I mean, this is gigolo behavior. That's an old term, gigolo.
Yeah.
But in a sense, I mean, that's what he's pimping himself out for cash. All of his banks and everything else is frozen. So it's going to have to be a cash transaction. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is what it's come to. This is what it's resort to, the level of desperation and how pathetic. First, he's at the casino, unless he's trying to appeal to the black community and saying, look at what you've reduced me to. Look at what you've made me do. You've turned me into a gambler. I'm at the casino. You've turned me into escorting. Unless his way of sending a message to the black community that you've let me down, but no, you actually let us down. Because you're sending a destructive message. So it's vice versa. He's arrogant. It's his ego. Because what if black girls decided, hey, I'm desperate for money to go to college, or I want to buy a house. So I'm going to charge men to go on dates, $500 a pop, and then I'll have enough money to put down on a mortgage. It's the same principle. So what are you teaching? What's the real message? What's the real message? The message is prostitution. He's teaching prostitution through this
Can I jump in?
campaign. Please. Yeah, thank you.
Someone in the live chat, I'm not sure who it was. I want to give you your credit, whoever you are. You said Dr. Umar will start a OnlyFans page within less than 30 days. Whoever said that, I agree. And he's going to try to justify it. It sounds so offbeat. I mean, so pathetic, if you will. But hold on a second. I want to address someone who sent a donation here. Thank you. Always first class media. Well, I don't know if that will lead to other things, sex trafficking in New York, but it's been on the table for a lot of years. This guy is not the first one, the candidate running for the mayor's office, and also whoever's talking about Saucy Santana in the live chat. Okay, I don't know if you're trolling. Let me put this on the screen here. Michael Jordan's son. Does Saucy? Well, I have no proof. Let me just say that Saucy Santana's ex-boyfriend, the hater misses nothing, is saying that he has some type of alleged issue, sexual issue, concern, yada yada yada. So I just want to acknowledge your comment. All right, so David, back to you. With regards to you lived in Georgia for a number of years. Yes, I forget when you were in middle school, high school.
Yeah, around middle school, I was in Gwinnett County. Yeah, beautiful place.
It may seem like that, but it just I really just became just disgusted with it. I mean, not just because it's a totally different place, but it's so superficial. And there was talk then when I was there with regards to herpes and of course HIV and stuff. It makes you not even want to touch anybody. It makes you not want to touch. Any thoughts with regards to that?
I think the next generation will be a pharmaceutical generation, and that they're going to have to depend on prescription pills to relieve themselves of some of these STIs and STDs. I think it's all by design and not by default. It's all part of the greater plan. The over-sexualization of the culture, sexual promiscuity. I think this is all a larger agenda and a larger plan, and everything's working together to achieve that goal, including Dr. Umar Johnson. I think it's all tied in together. So, yeah, pretty soon they're gonna normalize, like, oh, I caught herpes on Friday, but it's all good. It's gonna be cleared up by Monday. I'm gonna pop these 2 pills and I'm gonna be all right. Or we might live in a situation where AIDS might be a monthly thing, and you can take something and it will wipe it clean out and erase it, right?
Yeah. Hold on a second, David. Deeds just sent me a text message. She says, Dr. Umar started an OnlyFans page 4 years ago, and got clowned on Twitter for it. Did you know that, David?
No, but you know what? I'm losing my faith and hope. I wouldn't be surprised. That's why I say don't trust these entertainers, because at the end of the day, that's what Dr. Umar is. He's an entertainer. He's no different to the rappers and the actors. They set these guys up to break our hearts just to let us down. This is what they do, and we're so stupid we believe in them because he's an educator or an intellectual. He's no different to the rapper or the actors that are beefing online. It's the same thing. They find someone for you to put your hope and faith and trust in, and what they do is they break them or make them do something in front of you to break your spirit. So he's no different to Kirk Franklin gyrating and grinding and being stupid in the media, but he's a gospel singer. They'll take the best. I tell you, this is sophisticated warfare. This is wickedness, man. This is the ultimate, whether it's a black scholar or a black intellectual, whether it's a black religious figure, a Christian, whether it's a rapper, whether it's an actor, they use them. They put them on a pedestal for us to look, and then they break them apart in front of us for us to lose hope. The piece of Pan-Africanism, King Kong of consciousness, going on $500 dates on a pop. He's an escort now.
He's a gigolo.
You know? What is that? Yeah, he's a gigolo.
Hold on a second. Stay there, David. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
Is it Big Ak? Okay. Okay. What's up, my brother? Okay. Well, listen, man. I played the video from the Young Turks.
Yeah.
Thank you for your donation. As long as people want to speak about it, and I'm not, just jumping out the window, call in. Blade is the one that suggests that we speak about the Israeli government official from Israel who was arrested and allowed to go back to Israel. Anyway. All right, David, are you still on vacation? Because you took a break, didn't you, from posting content?
Yeah, just to do research, but I still keep up with the shorts, and I'm very active in my community section. I respond to all people who write comments, so I'm very active on my channel every day. I just haven't produced any long-form content. Okay. I'm doing research for a podcast about marriage coming up, so I'm going to get something for that. Okay. I need to justify why I'm still single in my 40s, so this is to redeem me and educate the masses at the same time. So.
Right. Good to talk to you, man. Salute.
Yeah. Always a pleasure. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Peace.
Janet, there you are. Late night. A few things on the table. I got your emails, Janet, but I was out with my Karen earlier and assisting her with her medical issues. Janet, are you there?
Hey, Star.
What's going on?
How are you?
I'm great. How about yourself?
Okay. So I went to go ahead and donate $500 because I really would like to have a block of time to talk to him. I really do.
Dr. Umar?
But when I went...
Dr. Umar?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway...
Come on.
When I went there, it said that the domain name was up for sale. I don't know. So I guess
now you're serious. You went to go spend $500 with Dr. Umar so that you could have a conversation, and you're because the website is down. You're saying that's your reason for not moving forward.
No, I'm gonna try to contact him through Instagram. Yeah. I'm gonna message him.
Yeah, you're gonna have to send a DM or something.
Yeah, because the website is the name is up for grabs, So yeah, so I don't know, but I really think that this is a great opportunity.
Okay.
I really do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell us more. Tell us more.
Because folks. Excuse me? Because folks have things on their mind, and then when they try to talk to people about it, folks either look at them like they're crazy or something, or trying to make light of it. So I really would like to talk to someone of his educational background, because he has traveled. I've been watching, and I just want to sit and I just want to have a conversation with him. just and talk about the things, my ideas, some concepts, I want to talk about some history that's normally not in the books. I want to talk.
Good for you, Janet. Good for you if you're serious about that, and I know that you are. Go ahead.
I am. Yeah. So but the website is down, so I don't know.
Hold on a second.
Yeah. So
hold on. Deeds says he has another website, and she's going to send the link over shortly. Okay. Did you know he tried to start OnlyFans 4 years ago and got clowned, and I guess that's why he didn't continue on. But now he needs, according to reports, 76,000. I don't know what the deadline is, but
I can't give him 76,000. I just want to, because Delaware is so close to me, so I could just go down there and just get that block of time I need. I just I really want to discuss things, and like, even though I have a lot of people, collegiate people in my family, sometimes they look at me like I'm a little crazy, or like, I send them my book, and I ain't got a review yet. I'm like, what is going on? I'm sending my family my book. I'm like, y'all, please tell me before I try to send this out. What's what? I don't know. So I just, just things.
I believe you, Janet, and I think that's a great idea. A $500 investment. When are you launching?
That's what it is.
Right.
It's an investment.
When are you launching?
It's an investment.
When are you launching your YouTube platform? I mean, like, really launching. You have one, but when are you gonna launch?
Well, it's already been launched. It is what it is until I decide to go forward.
Gotcha.
And that's another thing I want to talk to him about. It's so many things that I feel in my heart that he'll give me a honest answer without belittling me. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get that link from Dee's and send it to me if you can, please, through email, and then that way I can go ahead and go through that way and get in contact with them.
All right. Well, listen, I appreciate your emails, but I couldn't get back to you today.
It's okay.
I was assisting my Karen. She walks with the cane, so I wanted to just handle the business. I got a file on her medical stuff, which I'm not going to talk about, but it's just business.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's great.
Good to talk to you, Janet.
That's great. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. The Rogue Index. You want to call in? Is that Pal tapping in?
Yeah, Star. Peace, fam.
Pal, how are you, fam? NGR, an expose on the N-word from a hip-hop perspective. Pal, this is a good book, man. I'm almost done with it. This is a good book. Let's promote that book first, please.
Yeah, that's right. First of all, I want to say peace and love to the whole fam that's watching. Thank you again, Star.
Peace to the fam.
Thank you again. Yeah, peace.
Let's promote.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, Star, for having me on. So look, man, this is author P.E. McCallum, better known as Pal Shadows, the General of the House of Hip Step. And I'm coming on tonight to let everybody know that you got to get a copy of my book. Paperback. It's an audio book.
Right.
It's in Kindle, so there's no excuse not to get it. You can get it in all forms. And, I want people to understand the thing about my book. It's called NGR, What Does It Mean? An expose on the N-word from a hip-hop perspective. And I did drop it from a hip-hop perspective because, I'm an MC first and foremost, but I did go to college, graduated, and did my research, and I do my research. But thank you. Salute, family. And what I want people to know about my book is that it's a guide, right? My book, NGR, What Does It Mean? It's a guide to controlling the narrative of the N-word. All right? And this is the guide to controlling that narrative. Like, after reading my book, you'll know all about the N-word, which puts you in control of the whole narrative, right? It's like, if you were taking a test, if you have the ACT and there's a competition of who gets the highest score, gets the scholarship, well, the person that's going to get the highest score is the one that studied, the one that is in the know, that has that knowledge. That's the one that's going to be victorious. That's how knowledge works. And I put all the information I could find about the N-word in this book so that we can have control of that narrative, you know, because like I always say, racism does not go away through osmosis. It's not going to just filter out on its own. We're going to have to be conscious of these terms, conscious of the situation surrounding it, and educate ourselves so that we can shut these white supremacists and these racists down.
Okay.
Or
can I jump in, pal? Can I jump in?
Yeah.
Guys, on the screen right now, the showrunner, that's Pow's YouTube channel. Please go there. I'm giving discounts if you purchase his book. Just send me a screenshot with regards to 30-day promos here on the Star Report. Pow is also doing a giveaway. I'll let him tell you about that shortly. And also, I want to make sure people know that in the back of your book, you have references and sources to your information. A lot of people don't have that, but you've got it, Pow. Salute.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. And you know what? I did that on purpose because just for that comment like that, because I know a lot of people don't. And, you know, a lot of people freestyle out here. The only time I freestyle is on the mic.
Right.
When it, you know, I was taught, and, you know, when you're doing your research, you got.
Pause. That was crazy.
So here's the. Feel me? Okay.
Come on, pal.
Here's the thing, though. Like, you know, when you that's the thing about buying my book is that not only do you have the information that I've researched and put all in there, but I have the sources. You can go buy those books and dig into those articles for those of you who are students. And if you're a college student, you know, I especially encourage you to buy my book. If you're a college professor,
right.
We need NGR. What does it mean in the universities? Getting these college students talking about this. It's the biggest word in hip hop. The word nigga. It's the biggest word in hip hop. Okay. Dave Chappelle popularized it on his show. We throw this word around. Don't you want to know all about it? Well, now you can. All you have to do is buy my book on Amazon, audio book, paperback, and Kindle. And
I'll even say pop culture. It's a huge word still because they slip it in movies, you know, and they try to make little slides, you know, as if, you caught me here, you know. But yeah, man, I want people to purchase your book. Okay, so look, man, I know you just got off. It's late. I appreciate you calling in. Let's get you back on the line, man. Maybe this weekend, and you're gonna do some giveaways on the book.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna do some giveaways. I just wanted to make one last point, if that's okay, Star.
Okay.
So I was watching another platform, and Bobby Smurda. I'm not going to mention it because it's another platform. But
okay.
Bobby
Smurda. I don't mind you promoting other platforms.
All right. So Bobby Smurda was on Vlad TV. I think like last week.
Okay.
And he said something very interesting that applies to the book that I wanted to mention. So Bobby Smurda says that he doesn't mind his white friend using the N-word.
Okay.
All right. And according to him, and I quote, "It's just a word," according to Bobby Smurda. But see, according to the research I've done and what I'm explaining in the book, is that's dangerous because a lot of people disagree with quote unquote white people using the word. You know what I'm saying? And I'll give you an example. I
got it. But you know what?
Yeah.
Let's not open that can of worms because we've had that. We've had that discussion before. I just want you to promote tonight. You know, Bobby's got to do what he's got to do. He's got to say something because he can't get a hit. And Vlad's my guy, so I'm not tripping on promoting anybody's platform. But listen, man, let's get you. Let's get you back. Let's get you back on the platform so we can get you to get some sales generated. I appreciate you calling it. Anything else?
Let me talk about the giveaway. So right now, you email me, right? And thanks again for having me, Star. If you email me, all right, at ngrexposed, that's ngrexposed@gmail. All right. The first 3 people to email me, I'm gonna send you, and you give me your address, I'm gonna send you a free copy of the book.
Nice.
The first 3 people, and also subscribe to my channel on YouTube, NGR Exposed. Please subscribe to that. Okay. So that's the first giveaway. We'll have more giveaways, Star.
All right. Salute. Thank you, pal.
Salute, King.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Okay. Pow, tapping in. Very good book. I've read another 2 chapters. And like I said, he's got sources in the back of the book. So he's done the research. Okay. Area code 678. Good evening. Are you there?
What's up?
Late night.
Yeah, I'm here, Star. What's good?
How are you?
Yeah, I want to talk about the rise of HIV in Atlanta.
Please.
Yeah, man. You know, I used to live in Georgia, so you know, not too far from Atlanta. I used to live in Stone Mountain. I used to live in Henry County.
Stone Mountain.
So, yeah, man. Like I'll say like this, like the hypersexual of the men and women been going on since since they were little kids.
Right.
Man, you gotta understand, like Atlanta is like that city where the elementary school is like down the street from the strip club, or around the corner from the strip club. It's just been that way, man. It's just been that type of environment. There's a lot of factors that plays a part that which led to this. You can say the Freaknik, women from all over the country moving to Atlanta. The HBCUs. It's a lot. It's a lot that builds up to this point. So
a lot of those women come from up north. They come from Chicago and other places, back and forth from Texas.
Texas, California,
and they're looking for opportunity. They're looking to not just try to work in the Blue Flame in Magic City, but they're trying to become actresses at Tyler Perry Studio and stuff like that. So anyway, with regards to the HIV on the rise, I'm going to play another video. So it's it's a reality. I think it's the third biggest state with regards to HIV. But go ahead and land your plane.
Yeah, man, Georgia, dang, that's crazy. Third biggest state. Wow. But yeah, man. All y'all black men out there, just have some standards for yourself, man. Just work on having some self-esteem, high self-esteem, high standards for yourself, and wear a condom.
Yeah.
And just stay away from dudes out there that give off that down low feel, that down low tendencies, man. Stay away from that.
I appreciate the call, man. Salute.
Salute.
Yes, sir. Okay. Blade, are you still in the live chat? Where is Blade? Blade, do we need to play another video? The one that you sent me, the guy was kind of like all over the place, but the Young Turks gave a great breakdown. Let me check with Blade to make sure we're okay. Is that Sarah tapping in 215 on a Tuesday night? Sarah?
Yes. Hey, Star. How are you?
Hey, good to hear from you.
Oh, Lord. Umar is moving like an addict. I see an addict.
Did you see the video? The one I played earlier? I'm going to play it again.
I seen it. I seen it. He's moving like an addict, and the addiction has caught up to him and taken over.
We have no proof. We have no proof.
No proof. Even though there was a clip of him doing some sniffing. Yeah.
That's not proof, though. That's not proof. Go ahead.
Okay, you're right. I'm sorry. Yeah. Please forgive me. But in my personal opinion, he's an addict. And black people, this is your leader. This is your leader. This is what it boils down to. This is disturbing. And, the women, the big backs are going to pay. They're going to pay with pride. They may even give them double. Yeah, they may even give him double. He knows, who and what to tap into for the funds. So it's just sad. Go ahead, sir. What are you thinking?
No, I'm listening, but at the same time, I think he's just a really bad business manager, Very talented speaker, very, very talented speaker. And when he gets in his bag, he's in his bag. No one can deny that. But the goofy stuff that we're seeing is just like, wow, it kind of like, kills everything. But maybe he's got a plan. I don't know. It seems kind of goofy. I don't know if he's gonna come out of this, but it is what it is.
He really doesn't. Everything has a brand. He's not taking himself seriously. Why would you post something like that? Yeah. Why do something like that? So, OnlyFans is probably coming. Definitely. Again. Oh, I didn't know about before. Wow.
Yeah, D sent me an email here that is somebody's OnlyFans from 4 years ago. Looks like it was him. Ifatunde, right? That's one of his names.
Yep.
Ifatunde. Yep.
You know, it's just sad. It's pathetic. And I was also thinking about what's going down in Atlanta. That's been the case for over 20 years now when it comes down to Atlanta. And you know what's interesting? The women think that they can change men. They think that their box is so good that they're going to, change these men, and it blows up in their face. So I'm not surprised by the numbers, unfortunately. These women were warned going back decades and generations now, but, they feel like they want to feel like they got something on the next chick. So, they deal with certain men, and this is the consequence. It's gotten out of control.
Let me ask you a question, Sarah, because you're a very knowledgeable woman.
Yeah.
Do you think that there may be some type of conspiracy theory with regards to the high number of HIV, chlamydia, the STDs, and the herpes down there? Because listen, we've seen Tuskegee experiments, we've seen monkeypox, we've seen COVID-19, we've seen things that have literally been created in laboratories. Do you think that there could be some truth? And again, I have no proof to this high number in the Atlanta metro area of HIV from some outside force.
Yes. But how do I say this? I'm sorry.
Take your time. Take your time.
Black people won't slow up, fall back. They're all over the place to see. You see what, to make that clear. If there's some outside entity, there's a medication that prevents you from getting it. They held it back from getting to.
I've heard of that.
Go ahead.
You mean HIV?
There was a medication, that prevents you from getting HIV. I cannot think of the name right now. Damn.
I heard about that. I heard about that over in the UK, but I didn't know. I mean, I have no reason to keep up with that. But
it's here. It was in the LGBTQIA community, the white LGBTQIA community, for a long time, way before. Black people and black women had access to it. It was fascinating. So I do believe there's indeed some sort of outside entity, but what the outside entities do, they move with the dysfunction. You see, they move with it in order to cover and camouflage themselves. So it's just sad to me. It's just disturbing that in 2025, this is what is going down. And I think it's happening all over, not just Atlanta.
I just got a text message from Deeds. She says it's called PrEP, capital P.
Bingo.
Lowercase r, capital E, P. PrEP. That's what Deeds says. Thank you, Deeds.
That's what it's called. Thank you very much, Deeds.
Yeah.
Yep, it is called PrEP. And it was something that the whites had access to, and I sat up and watched them keep it away from black people for the years. And then black people, once the whites had, access to it, then they gave it to them. So there's a lot of griminess that's going on, that's been going on, but they move with the dysfunctional behavior. They move with the dysfunction to camouflage themselves. So thank you so much, Star. And you had me think how you think you had me thinking about, the whole going back to Africa thing. Oh my God.
Listen, I let people talk. I give them the last word, but just, don't come in calling me brother. That little fake inclusion. If I don't know you, I don't know you. I'm nobody's brother, but I let people speak, but I have no interest in going to Africa.
I've said this before. A lot of black people are going to Africa and finding out they view you as a white person.
Yeah.
And they treat you as that.
You better have money if you go there.
White.
You better have money if you go
there.
there.
Because they're scamming African Americans. Yeah. They scam you bad. The scam is nonstop. So get your money up and go over there so you can get scammed if you want to. But thank you so much, Star, and have a good night.
Thank you.
Take care.
Area code 602. Good evening. Are you there? Dr. Umar Johnson now offering gigolo services. 602.
What's going on, Star? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. How are you? Good evening.
I'm doing great. About yourself, man. About Mr. Umar, listen. He gonna get his money however he want to get his money. We can't blame nobody for doing whatever the hell they got going on right now. So he gonna do his thing regardless.
Okay.
I ain't tripping on him. On that Atlanta note, listen, us as black people are super duper lost. I just got back from Atlanta. I'm in Arizona right now.
Okay.
It's totally disappointing. You go out there thinking that it's about to be dope, it's about to be sweet, we about to come up, we about to win together. Man, black folks ain't together. And guess what? I had to learn myself. And I should have paid attention when I'm out there and I heard about this Malachi York story. His own son turned him in. So what the hell make you think your own brother, your cousin, ain't going to do something shite behind your back? Man, come on now. Atlanta's dirty. Black people have always been lost. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is straight up. Let me calm down. What's next?
Well, can I ask how old are you?
I'm 35.
Do you think it's unfair to try and group black people together, you know, as if there's some type of monolith? There's Caribbean black folk, there's Afro-Cuban, whatever people consider themselves to be. There's all sorts of different variations of quote unquote black. But, you know, it's 2025 now. And do you think it's unfair to just say black people are lost? Seriously.
It is unfair, but at the same time, I mean, can we all agree that melanated people get treated the worst in every country you go to, or that may be just the image that's perceived? But you know what I'm saying? I
think that's a good consensus.
Right here.
I think that's a good consensus.
I'm not in every other country. I'm right here in America.
Right.
I was born and raised in Anchorage, Alaska.
Okay.
And was fortunate enough to travel around the United States of America. Yeah, we lump sum. Listen, I read a National Geographic when out in 2005 about us being 13% of the population. In 2025, guess what they say? We're still 13% of the population. Does that mean we haven't grown at all? That being said, man, what the hell we got going on? What are we doing? We ain't. If you really think about it, what the hell do we got going on? They've been teaching us about slavery since we was what? Come on now, and ain't nobody set off a goddamn thing. Instead, all we do is rob each other, steal from each other, give each other STDs. I was out there in Atlanta for 3 years. Guess what? I could count on one hand how many women I laid down with. Because guess what? I like to have raw consensual sex.
Easy now, easy.
I'm not catching nothing. I'm not bringing nothing back to my family. You know what I'm saying? I'm not bringing none of that in my bloodstream back to my family. I got 4 daughters to raise. Okay. Everybody know me, man. My name is Akeem, man. Okay, everybody in Atlanta know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
My bad. Let me calm down. Go ahead. What's up?
It's good. It's good. It's good. Okay. All right. Well, listen, I appreciate you chiming in. Dr. Umar Johnson, that's my main topic. But now, with regards to his activity, I think a lot of people are thrown off because of his diction, his vernacular, and the way he executes. It just seems like this is almost crackhead behavior, if you will. I'm not saying he's a crackhead. I have no proof, but it just seems like somewhat of a fall from grace. Would you, can you
why does it
speak
seem
to that before you go?
Why is the most educated the brokest ones? It's like in the most uneducated have access to the most money. All these sports players got access to all of this money. You mean to tell me not one NFL player, not one NBA player, not one nobody from his city could have said, yo, I'm about to hop in, take over this whole little situation. I know you want everything, bro, but if you want to make this dream come true, guess what the hell we got to do? Okay. And listen, man, it's a game. It's a game.
I appreciate the call, sir.
You can't save nobody, baby. Hey, holla at me, man. Have a good one.
Salute. Thank you. All right, a little hyped up. I appreciate the call. Guys, that's the PayPal information on the screen right there. We are doing huge discounts if you use PayPal for your marketing and promotion needs here on the Star Report. Custom live reads and other things. And guys, if you have any type of banner or link in the community section, I ask that you talk to people. Don't just leave your banner there. If somebody makes a comment on your product, your services, respond. The engagement is very, very necessary. Hey there, good evening. 404, talking about a few topics, mainly Dr. Umar Johnson. Are you up to speed? 404?
Yes. Hi, Star.
Hey.
Hi. Well, regarding Dr. Umar, I think we've seen the rise and fall.
Okay.
Being an FBA myself from Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
Yeah. I think the whole Pan-African movement, in a sense, and in essence, is, it's dying out. If not, it's already dead. I think a lot of foundational Black Americans are just going back to their indigenous roots and their ties. My family, to be exact, has a long line of lineage throughout Georgia.
Okay.
This past weekend, I actually went to a thing that they call homecoming, which is where if you're from a small town, you go back to that town, whether it be the church. And I mean, my family has ties to that area for over 300 plus years to a land mass. So with that being said, I just feel like the whole Pan-African movement in an essence is just dwindled. And Dr. Umar, although he's captivating, he's charismatic, we're watching him literally fall from grace.
Yeah.
He's not been able to produce anything that he's talked about. He's had a school building just sitting there for years, almost a decade. And I just think this is the end of Pan-African as a whole, so that's just how I feel about it. I do travel. I do plan on taking a trip to Nigeria in December. Yes. I have lived overseas for a while in Jamaica. So I definitely love my melanated people globally, and I do believe in a unity globally. However, I think everyone has to work on themselves where they are, period.
Yep. If I can jump in, I think the Pan-Africanist movement, I think is dated. I think it's dated.
Yes,
and listen, I'm all for people claiming to be of indigenous, descent here, but you got to do some type of research. Just don't call me and claim to be FBA and you've never been to a genealogy department. You've never even got some type of paperwork. That I think that's worse than claiming to be a Pan-Africanist. Do some goddamn research. But with regards to Dr. Umar, clearly he's not a good businessman. I don't say that to be malicious, but yeah, I think this is his unraveling. I don't know what's next for him, but I'm here to nibble off of his carcass. I will say that.
Yes. Most definitely. But when it comes to my lineage, I know what tribe on my mother's side and father's side. So when I say foundational Black American, I definitely know who I am. My grandmother, we come from Cherokee. My father is Seminole.
Okay.
So yeah, out of Mississippi. So yeah, definitely know my roots.
I appreciate
and
that. Anything with regards to Atlanta, HIV, herpes, or anything like that?
Yes, I feel that people are not looking at the bigger scope. We have one of the largest airports, so you're getting some of everybody that is influxed in to Atlanta.
Okay.
On the strip of Virginia Avenue, that's about 5 minutes from Atlanta, I have met people from everywhere just on that one little couple of blocks. So, I mean, you're dealing with one of the largest airports. You're dealing with 285. You coming in from New York, from the bottom, from Florida, Texas. So, I mean, it's a hub, and it's Chocolate City. It's the Mecca of the South. So you got people coming in. So, I mean, it's numbers. And then you've got a lot of women, not enough men. So it's going to be that.
Yeah.
That's just what any major city. Yeah.
I appreciate the call.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye now. Good call. I'm going to take my break here. We're talking about Dr. Umar Johnson, and I'm going to play the video again when I come back. Okay. Let me remind myself about Mom Donnie. I still haven't found a video of him talking about decriminalization of prostitution. If anybody finds one, please send that to me. Area code 202. Are you there? Good evening. Talking about Dr. Umar Johnson. A gigolo now.
What's up, champ?
Yes, sir. How are you?
What's up, Star? This is Myron, man.
Hey, man. Good to hear from you.
How you doing?
Good, good.
Yeah. Okay, on Dr. Umar first. He's. If anyone ever been to a Dr. Umar seminar, I went to one probably 10 years ago when he came here to D.C.
Okay.
And the first thing he does, first of all, he'll have you waiting probably about 20, 30 minutes. And the place is it may be a small venue and not a lot of seats.
Okay.
When he walks in, the first thing he asks, when he gets on stage and everything, first thing he asks is for all the men who have a seat, because there'll be a lot of people standing around the walls and everything. And if there's any woman standing, he asks all the men to get out their seat and give it to a woman that's standing on the wall. So all the men are standing and every woman in the venue will be sitting down.
Okay.
And he has all walks of life in that place. I mean, a lot of, fast girls and all of that. So in the quote unquote conscious community. So yeah, I see him falling prey to that perhaps. And that move right there was already placating to women right off rip, you know?
So if I understand you correctly, you have been a supporter of his, yes?
I wouldn't say a supporter. When he was first.
Well, you've been to his events. You just said that, yes?
I've been to one 10 years ago.
Okay.
And because after the first Hidden Colors, and I bought the book because I was very, very interested in child psychology and education. And that's what he came in on, if everybody remember, from the first Hidden Color series. And the second, that's where his claim to fame came through.
I don't remember to be precise.
Okay.
I'm taking your word for it. Go ahead.
Yeah, right. The ones ran by, of course, Tariq Nasheed. So he was talking the good stuff, and it was all about, children education, and how the public schools was treating the black kids and mislabeling them and giving them stigmas, of course, by saying they, hard at learning and things like that. So, and I think from there, all the female attention he got from various seminars and the type of elements, the type of women that's at these seminars, yeah, I think he definitely possibly can fall prey, because a lot of those people are just hustlers. They're not really there genuinely to help the group grow. And a lot of people out there trying to sell, make money off any suckers they can.
Okay.
Who,
If I can jump in for a second, what if we've got it all wrong? Those who are predicting his downfall and, clowning him and, having a good time at his expense. What if he bounces back stronger than ever, gets himself some real sponsors, and starts doing the damn thing? Okay, so he's taking women out, or he's offering his services, his gigolo services to big backs right now. But suppose he really starts getting his swag on. Then what?
It's very possible with a lot of people.
Yeah.
I would say that Umar Johnson understands a lot of the frequency that a lot of black people move on.
Okay.
And he targets that with his certain gestures, some things he may say, because some people just vibrate. We have a lot of people in the black community that don't like can't go super deep conversations. I'm not saying it's the majority, but it's a large minority that is projected to everybody else in the world. He targets them. So he may bounce back because you have some people who do have hope.
He might bounce back like a Super Bowl. So he may
Yeah, you
really
got
get
people.
he might really get flying jiggy, and then everybody be like, yo, I fucks with Umar. You know how black people are. One minute they hate you, but when you start getting your weight up, yo, that's my people. I'm just saying. But go ahead.
Absolutely right, because they want to keep us in the situation. They want to keep our minds on the illusion of hope. Yeah. So, and I think we also fall for the illusion of choice. So, if he did fall off, get caught up, because it's possible. I have my vices. I'm sure he has his. We all do. Okay. And if he can bounce back from it, I'll be happy for him. Okay. I do believe he should. That the one guy, YouTuber, the Saints, offered to pay everything, his past due fees and everything to.
I've seen a couple of people offer. I don't know who the guy you're talking about is, but I've seen a couple of people say that. I hope that, I wish Dr. Umar well, but, we're going to have to wait and see. But I think he may bounce back, man, to be honest with you.
Man, it's very possible. He's tapped into that particular frequency of a group of us to be able to bounce back. And he has pacified and massaged black women well to bounce back.
There you go. I appreciate the call.
You know what I'm saying? Well, hold up. The other topic. What was the other joint about?
Well, I'm going to take my break. Can you land your plane? I take my break. Can you land your plane?
Yeah. I mean, no problem, man. I was just going to talk about Atlanta, and can we please not call Atlanta the Black Mecca? We can call it a one of the major black hubs. It's the black hub, but calling it a Black Mecca. That is it just don't sit right with me.
Okay.
And also, if it's going to be, it's raving and flaming and so many butt pirates down there that it shouldn't be a surprise that the HIV count is jumping.
Well, that's what makes it the new Black Mecca, sir. But I appreciate your call. Salute. Okay. Yeah. Who's on the screen there? I didn't read the whole thing there. Fernando, do you want to call in, sir? Hey, Kat, what's up, girl? Good to see you in the queue on a Tuesday night. Kat. Hey,
Star.
Hey, it's cracking, girl. We're shaking.
I'm good. I called about well, first of all, the drug that helps you not contract AIDS is called PrEP.
Okay. Right, yeah. Deed sent the information in. Deed sent that in.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
So,
come on.
So a lot of women are on it too now because of the down low men.
Okay.
And because of the, sexual promiscuity.
Okay.
But I missed the whole Chris Brown. I just want to. This has something to do with Dr. Umar, but I'm just going to say this real briefly. And I was like, I would love to spend $1,200 to meet Chris Brown. So if I could spend $1,200 to meet Chris Brown, then I would spend $500 to meet Dr. Umar.
You spent $1,200 to meet Chris Brown?
No, I said I would be interested in doing it, but now that his concert is sold out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but if I was interested in doing that, then I would spend $500 to meet Dr. Umar.
You're not drinking and driving, are you, Kat? Again?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so did you see the video with him talking about $500 for private dinners? We'll play it again when I come back from my break.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
I would spend $500 to go out on a dinner with him. And then he said he'll pay for the dinner, but I guess he'll only spend $100 for dinner. I don't know.
Well, he didn't say that. He said he would pay for the dinner. He didn't,
Right, no, I'm just because in order for him to make money, he would have to me, I wouldn't want him to spend more than $100. Because then what would be the point?
I don't know.
Right. So, but I'm saying, yeah, I would do that without a problem.
Did you make donations to Dr. Umar in the past? Cat?
No.
No.
No, I don't. I never really. I only listen to him on a different podcast when he's being interviewed, and I like what he has to say every time.
Yeah.
I enjoy what he has to say, and I would love to meet him. It wouldn't be a problem, and I'd spend the $500. I wouldn't care.
Okay. Kat, I got to take my break. Good to talk to you.
Okay, good to talk to you. Have a good night.
Bye-bye. Wait, someone sent me an email. I'm trying to answer your calls before I take my break. Hey there, area code 332. Who am I speaking to? 332.
Yo, Star. What up? What up? What up? New York, everybody. I love y'all. It's Bella.
Hey, Bella. How are you? Did you send in the Zelle payment? Is that you, Bella?
No, that was not me. That was not me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Can you hold
right
on?
Now
Can you hold on, Bella? Can you hold on? Because somebody sent in a donation, and I want to be fair to them. You're calling in broke, right? You're broke?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's put you on hold. She's broke, bless her heart. Is this Belinda? Belinda, is that you?
Hello.
Hey, Belinda, you sent in a Zelle donation, yes?
I did. Thank you for answering my call before you go on your break.
Yeah, I got time.
I'm not going to keep you long.
No, come on,
I'm
come
not
on.
gonna keep
I
you.
got time. What's cracking? We shaking.
I'm just over here trying to keep it short about Umar Johnson. I am so sick of this fool coming across my algorithm, Star, that it's just like, I cannot believe that people really zoned in on this scam. It was just such a scam. I would not allow my son to even go to anything like that. I cannot believe that people are even believing into something that he was preaching. It was fruitful, but it was not logical. That's all I gotta say. Like,
well, stay with me. Stay with me. Now, if people got something out of his events or some type of spiritual or emotional comfort, that's not a scam. You know, he gave them hope.
But it's not anything. But it's not anything that I didn't know beforehand. This was something self-taught.
Okay.
Raising children, raising my own child to know thyself. I didn't need for him to be bubbling this for me to know what it's like to really like. His fruit was not knowledge, honestly. Sorry, it was not. And what's happening to him is the roots of his labor. Like, I just don't know. I don't want to keep you too long, but I'm just so disappointed in how people did not even see the jokes. You have to respect the jokes.
Girl, you're from Brooklyn.
It's foolishness.
Wait. You're from Brooklyn. You
I'm
said
from
jokes.
Jamaica.
Oh, Jamaica. Okay.
I'm from Jamaica, raised in Mount Vernon, New York. I know you. I grew up on you.
Okay.
So no, man. Like, I never swallowed this. I'm too distracted and listen to the leadership in Jamaica than more of this. Like, come on. Like, really? That's all I gotta say. It's just like, I'm just tired of it just being flooded with my timeline. Like,
but now, hang on a second, Belinda. Hold on. Isn't it a good thing that we can see what he's going through as opposed to, hiding from the masses? We can see this, and then people can make a decision. I'm going to support him or I'm not going to. I think the little window into his world is a good thing. I'm not mad at him.
I'm not, but I'm surprised that so many people are surprised.
Well,
that's my whole thing is I'm surprised that so many people are surprised by them just feeling like they were just like bamboozled. Like, I kind of saw it and didn't pay attention to it till I saw that it was gaining traction and speed, that I'm like, really? But I mean, I don't know. I'm just.
Can I ask how old are you? Stay with me.
I'm about to be 50 next year.
Okay.
I'm about to be 50.
Listen. I say this with all due respect. There's an old saying in Brooklyn. You say you're from Mount Vernon, money earning.
Mount Vernon, money earning.
Money earning. Okay.
From Spanish Town, Jamaica.
Okay.
Spanish Town, Jamaica.
Okay. In Brooklyn, we've always said for decades, respect the jokes. Don't be.
I
mad.
know.
Yeah,
and I respect. No, I'm not.
Hang on. Don't be mad. Respect the jokes.
I'm not.
Respect the jokes.
You're right.
He's done what he's done. You know, as long as it doesn't affect you personally, hey, just let it be what it's gonna be. But I appreciate you, darling. Thank you so much.
Well, you enjoy your break, and I'll talk to you during the week.
Okay,
Thank you.
bye now.
Bye-bye.
Area code 440. Is that who I think it is? Late night 440.
Peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism, brother.
Brother Boris, how are you, brother?
Mr. Turain, I would like to say that I want to see Dr. Umar Johnson and Shannon Sharp tag team for an OnlyFans duo.
Ooh.
Have you seen the video where Shannon Sharp was telling Chad Ochocinco that his pockets are light?
I did a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, because Chad Ochocinco owes him 4,700 or something like that. Or was it 5,000? I forget.
It has increased to close to 6K.
Okay.
You know, so I would love to see that.
Come on.
I think that whatever he's doing, Star, is atrocious.
Okay.
I think it's a travesty that he is harming, blatantly the Black community. I would like to give you some pushback.
Please.
And in my opinion, he is no doctor. And if you remember, Mr. Andrew Schultz called him out, and he said he does not believe he is a doctor.
Yeah.
No,
many people have called him out. I mean, are you talking about Charlemagne's buddy, that guy, the comedian?
Correct.
Yeah.
His partner from the Brilliant Idiot.
Yeah. Many people have been saying that for years. He's not the only one. Many people.
Yes. No real doctor spends their entire day begging for money. You know, if he were to be a real psychologist, he would be making the $500 that he is begging for easily within half an hour to an hour.
Okay.
A real psychologist.
Okay.
Your homegirl, Latasha Kebe, aka Tasha K, she did a wonderful interview with the woman who Dr. Umar likes to call Medea. She said that Dr. Umar does not have the discipline to be a real doctor because his apartment is in shambles. Everything is a mess. I cannot fathom in my mind how he went through psychology school.
Okay.
He does not carry himself. If you watch the clip that you played where he is offering his gigolo services, all proper English out of window. He started to say X, started to say ninja. He was not carrying himself like a future.
Is that a new interview, Boris, with Tasha?
You know what I mean?
Is that a new interview?
To you, it might be, not to me. It came out about a week ago, but you should definitely check it out. I thought you watched it.
I followed
Tasha. It is incredible.
I followed Tasha K on Instagram, but did it come out recently, like this week, last week?
I watched it about a week ago.
Okay.
So you should. I will send you the link if you would like.
Please.
She was dropping a lot of gems.
Send me the link.
Oh, no problem. I have to call. Star, like I said, where was all the Pan-Africanism when he was threatening to sleep with the woman of his audience? He said, "Don't make me pull up on your wife." Who says things like that? If you recall, Star, when he collected $250,000 from the Black community, he called them, and I quote, "trifling ass ninjas," because the defense team of Mike Brown's officers, they raised $300K, but the trifling ass ninjas only gave Umar in 6 months $250,000, and that's not good enough for him.
That's not good enough. Yeah.
Star, I do not want to take a shot. This is by no means a shot. I would like to illustrate enablers. One of your callers, in my opinion, helps to enable this behavior. Yeah, I do not have any problem with anybody. You know what I mean. I never call out anybody. But yet, when she said she would pay him, this is the reason why he continues his charade.
Hang on, Boris. Now, are you aiming at? You aiming at Janet? You aiming in that direction?
It was not Janet. It was Kat. But it's not personal. I'm just saying you are enabling a scammer to be a scammer, and he is hurting your community, not mine. I am not black. He is hurting your kind.
Gotcha.
You understand what I mean? You are putting money in a known scammer. You know, Star, I told you this before. I know that Umar, Medea, as he likes to call, she said that Umar Johnson likes to eat food, travel, and not do anything, and smash women. I believe her. Because when I would want to get a kick out of it, I would text him because he puts his number publicly. And don't fool yourself that he is not into the snow bunnies. He is very much into them.
Whoa! Boris snitching. Pay attention. Boris.
Yes.
Now I have to say this is hearsay, alleged. Hang on. You're claiming that you sent text messages to Dr. Umar Johnson as a Caucasian female, and he responded. Is that what you're claiming?
Correct. 100%. The moment
I have no proof of this. I have no proof of this. Go ahead.
Okay. The moment he stops contact is because he's broke. I tell him to just to get a laughter out of his situation. I tell him, fly me out, quote unquote. He starts responding because he wants to be flown out, as he said in the video. Name me a doctor that gets flown out. He is a manhole.
Okay.
He wants to be treated. He wants women to pay for his travel expenses, etc., etc.
Yeah.
So I think that any enabler, he is doing a disservice to his own community. Okay, and that's all I want to say. I will send you the link. And last thing, I do not think you should bleach a monthly, Star. I am very much into my teeth as well. Any dentist would tell you that you should do it every 6 months to a year because you can ruin your enamel.
Well, I've actually been told by a dentist years ago that it's okay if I bleach once a month, but I cannot do it for any more than 15 minutes because depending on the type of gel that you use, you can make the teeth brittle. So I still have all my teeth. So I do it, sparingly, as they say. I don't get the gel that has the really high percentage of whatever that stuff is. I forget it, but yeah, no problems.
Thank you.
All right. Salute, Boris. Okay. Boris, tap it in. All right. Okay, guys, we got some stuff going on behind the scenes here. I'm not sure if I should mention this or not. People have been paying to sit other people down. I just found something out a little while ago. To the person who sent the money to sit someone down, do you want me to mention this? Sheesh. Back in the days on one of my earlier YouTube channels called The Star Chamber, I lost that channel. We had close to 300,000 subscribers. But we had too many violations. That was back in the days when you could say all sorts of crazy stuff and do stuff. And we used to, me and DJ Alias, salute to Alias, we used to stream a lot of rock and roll music during the show. And I lost that channel. But anyway, whenever people had issues, they would pay me to keep another person off of the show for maybe 2 weeks, sometimes 30 days. Anybody from back in the days in that live chat? Oh, shit. Okay. Somebody just sent me a text. Okay. Okay. So, 1051 from the Virgin Islands sent in money to sit Sunday down. Sunday will not be back on this phone line for 30 days. 1051, are you out there, sir? He sat her down. I have to honor the agreement. Are you guys up to speed in the live chat? 1051 sat her down. He says, Star, I don't want to hear her voice on this show for 30 fucking days. Here's a scroller. Now, Sunday is able to promote in my community section. And when she's ready to promote her other platform after the 30-day period, she will be able to call back in. Are you guys up to speed? 1051. And tomorrow morning, we're going to post some of 1051's music in the community section. I hope that you guys will support him. Are you up to speed? Okay, someone's saying, Star, that's some real ignorant, low vibration shit. You're absolutely right. I am the purveyor of lower frequencies. Proud bottom feeder. I think DJ Alias may be the person who suggested people pay to sit other people down. Anyway, yeah, so 1051, I'm not sure if he's in the live chat, but he has sat Sunday down. All right, here's an update. Sunday has sent in some Skrilla within the last hour to sit down Florida Boy J. Florida Boy J, I fuck with you heavy, but Sunday has said, get him out of here. I'm not going to repeat what she said. She's talking hella crazy. She even put an extra bonus to edit him out of tonight's broadcast. I don't know. I'll see about that later. But are you guys up to speed? Sunday has been sat down and FBJ has been sat down. Good morning. Are you there? We're talking about a few topics. 202.
Crown from DC. Star, what it do? Can you hear me clearly?
How are you, sir? Good to hear from you.
I just want to ask you a question, but respect the show firsthand, like we normally do. Speaking on Umar, I think it's unfortunate that he has gone down this route. I do think a lot of his interviews, he does speak brilliantly, eloquently when it comes to the black struggle here in the United States. But I think he's taking I think he's using trolling to kind of as a shield to his downfall at this point, which is unfortunate. It's kind of looking goofy. Like you look at a little corny talking to, females and going on dates and stuff like that. It's like if the finances didn't work out the first time, then what sense do it make for somebody to invest a second time this kind of way? I think he's a little too serious to be doing something this immature, if you will. But quickly, because I am at work, the song at the beginning of tonight's live stream, who produced that? Because it was just a beat, a live instrument. Who produced that?
If you send me an email, I can send you that information tomorrow. I don't have it in front of me, but it's a jazz tune.
Okay, because I've been sending you live chats all night, but I guess you were skipping over them. So the money is there, but I'll send you an email tonight.
Yeah, I didn't see your live chat. Send me an email, and I will send you the artist and the name of the track. I have it all on my other computer, but yeah, I appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So okay, all right.
All right.
Crown from DC tapping in.